No.
You talking about with Chris Papa?
Welcome. High Confessions 369. It's your girl Celeste here with BV Miso, BV your side, and my girl Demetria. What's going on, y'all?
What's the word?
We got a lot of questions to dive into today. Or tonight, I should say. Let me see if I can do this real quick. If anybody want to ask a question or anything like that, be free to hit the link if you have a question. So I just posted the link for anybody that's watching that want to join in. You guys ready for this first question?
Can I just make one statement?
Oh, let me turn off the background.
Yeah, I just want to make one statement. I think that the streets are officially dead. That's
What you mean?
The streets, they dead. The myth that people don't snitch has been demystified.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
that myth was always demystified to me. Niggas was always.
I mean, we really know what's going on, but in the hip hop world, they actually thought these people wasn't snitching. You know what I mean? These people just putting themselves in prison. Stupid.
They snitching on themselves. They snitching on the internet.
They lyrical snitching.
Yeah. It's a nigga that just got paralyzed. He damn near snitched on himself.
That's wild.
It's because everybody want to be seen a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
The cloud is real.
Yeah. Disregard every piece of sense you got left in your brain.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people glorify these people, and people, defend these people. Like, what about defending the average motherfucker that's not doing shit to sway the youth or harm people?
What is average?
The regular person that don't think that they better than the next motherfucker because of a title. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of these rich motherfuckers or these people who think they got something.
So why do you feel by you saying that, do you feel like average people shouldn't require to be with somebody that makes six figures because they average? They should be in their own range.
Average. I mean, I think making you a great person or not a great. When I say average, I mean people who don't go around acting like they're a fucking celebrity. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because you can have money and still not act like an asshole. You know what I mean? You can act money and just don't think that you're the greatest piece of person in the world because you got it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what you got, nigga. You die, you can't take it with you. You know what I mean? What are our values at?
Okay, so here's another question for everyone. Should men know how to use a tool?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say yes also.
Yeah, and there's many different tools. You know what I mean?
Okay, basically, should men know how to change a tire, a flat?
Yes. I think so.
Yes.
So, but let me ask you this, Demetria. If you had a man that didn't know how to change a tire, what would that make you do? Like, what would you be with him?
To be honest, I was just gonna say, I think we all should know how to change a tire, women and men, because it's honestly too easy of a task, and you never know. You're not always with a person.
Yeah.
As ladies, we're not always with a man 24/7. So,
Right.
I think, But if I have a man in my space, definitely he should know how to change one. If he don't, and I don't, maybe we can learn together. But if he don't and I do,
Or somebody better have a AAA pass or something to call somebody some services.
Right, be a solution.
I just think that we burn people to the core too fast. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be feeling like, especially if it's something that can be acquired. You can learn how to do that shit. Some shit,
What if
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
what if I say that okay, we say men should know how to use tools, then women should know how to cook.
Mm.
Well, look, when you start putting expectation on people just because they're a man or a woman, you're gonna go into that realm, and you're gonna always get into the,
Yeah, it gets
women can
sticky.
stay at
It gets
home.
sticky.
Men gotta
That's a
work, and
slippery slope.
But
it,
should women know how to cook though?
I mean,
And
everybody
I'm
should know.
talking about
I was gonna
cook,
say I
not
think people should know how to cook.
Yeah, everybody should know how to cook. Everybody should know how to change a tire, but there's degrees on how good you know how to, or when you know how to. You know what I mean? Like,
Like the thing is, you should know how to do it for yourself. But once you get in a relationship, maybe your partner will want to do that for you to help you, so you won't even have to do that.
because
You
right.
know,
Cause I
everybody,
can't change the tire. So shit. I'm gonna be out of luck. Call
yeah, I
State
got your
Farm.
tire.
because
Call
everybody
State
who
Farm.
because everybody who came up living, they are prone more to something. So they might be more, more exposed to this, or they might be more exposed to that. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
we're gonna burn a person based off of their experience. It's about their willingness to come up over that hump too. You know what I mean? That also shows you about their character in a sense.
Yeah,
This motherfucker gonna be
Okay.
doing some work for some shit, or they just want everything to be easy, already done. Cause some shit gonna be easy and already done. Some shit we gonna have to put some work into. And for everybody,
yeah.
it's gonna be something different. You know.
Mhm.
You know,
I agree with that.
Okay.
I feel like we should stick to more of the core values. Like, you know what I mean? Not to say that people ain't got their preference on any other side, but a lot of that shit can be acquired. You know what I mean? Because everybody
Mhm.
ain't gonna a nigga ain't gonna know how to cook. He ain't gonna know how to do car. He ain't gonna know how to do every motherfucking thing. Like just like a woman ain't.
Hmm.
Yeah. Luckily, we came with some knowledge on that shit. We came with the basics of it at least. We know how to change tires, and luckily we know how to do all that.
And think about it like this: as technology grow and times go, people is learning less shit. You know what I mean? They got somebody else to do it for them, a service or something. So we over time we losing skills anyway. You
Now,
know what I
bro,
mean?
you just said something. I just seen something where it's a person that study education. He basically said that these kids now they not outperforming their parents this
Yeah.
generation. Like they
Mhm.
said, every generation outperformed their parents until this computer age.
Yeah.
Like
And a
so
lot of it
you
is to
right.
do. A lot of it is to do with the computers and technology. They do what we don't have to do, so we weakening ourselves. And even when you think about stuff like writing, how they don't got kids writing as much, or even writing cursive opens different neural pathways in your brain, so your brain expands in ways it wouldn't have if you that thing doing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's just like music. If a kid never experienced music,
exactly.
like
I was just talking to somebody about this when they take out music and art out of the schools, like because of whatever they think is not important. That hurt the kids more than they know, more than they realize.
Right, but they
Creativity.
did that because they didn't want the kids to be creative, get in contact with their
Yeah,
chakras, and they
but
didn't
guess
want them to learn about different rhythms and frequencies and stuff like that because the drums, the xylophones, and stuff that they were using in kindergarten and in these other grades was, you know, resonating with the kids. Because I know when I was coming up, it resonated with me. That was like my favorite class was like music and art.
think about it.
Hmm.
right.
Think about it. Creativity creates. So if you come up creating shit, I mean being creative and shit, using your art and your musical skills and shit, you gonna be a creator. You know what I mean? You're gonna think about go through life trying to create shit. They don't want us to be creators. They want us to be consumers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They even
they
got
said that.
Right.
My fault, bro. I ain't trying to interrupt you,
no, you good.
but
I
they
was
did say,
basically
yeah, but they said when you teach a black kid about black history, about the black history before slavery, they perform better, in school throughout their life. So, them taking away Black history from schools is really diabolical, and that shit is like attacking Black people directly, like the kids directly, because when they know, they do better. When you don't know better, you don't do better.
Yeah. You got to think about it. Like, before I knew about the Black history that I knew of, I thought we were just some slaves came from Africa. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything else before that. But when I found out, you started looking into shit. You start discovering shit about yourself too. You know what I mean? You start knowing that you could do more. You're more capable. You know what I mean? It's a mind shift. It's a mind shift, and perspective is king. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you knew that your people was kings, you would act like that. Okay, shit. My people but if you just thought your people were slaves, you're
like,
gonna act like that too.
Yeah, and you're gonna be like, this is the best we can. We coming up, even though, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, this is, you know what I mean? We got it, you know what I mean? But you know, it ain't it.
Ain't nowhere
Right.
near what you're supposed to get. Yeah.
So do zodiacs matter?
I think
Zodiac
that
sign?
I think so.
I think their personalities and shit, yeah, that should be making sense. Like, personalities and all that should be tied into the zodiacs and shit. You know what I mean? It'd be legit. You know what I mean? That should be legit.
Right. Cause a lot of people be like, they always judge a person off of their zodiac, but like, oh no, I'm not dating no Pisces or no Virgos or no Scorpios,
That one. Scorpios can't date.
Yeah, but you gotta
Still
be
on the Virgos.
look,
The
I'm a
Virgos are
Virgo.
good.
but look, you can't all the versions of these signs got good sides. You know what I mean? And we always got to see that all of these signs ain't in fixed positions because they all got other signs depending on where their date was born. They got depending on what year, what month, or what part of the month you was.
Right. They're ascending and descending.
Like a
And then
beginning.
it's a part of the stars and the universe as well. Like it's
Yeah.
Right.
representation in different ways. It shows up in Greek mythology. It's named after different things. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. I just
Definitely.
like how deep it is.
It'd be deep as a
Right.
motherfucker because you go to an Aquarius and you look at some of their basic traits, you be seeing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
that's just on a basic surface level. That's not even adding in all the other, this motherfucker was born and under this sign, and you know what I mean? Because you could be part Aquarius and part something else type shit. It's like, you know what I
Your
mean?
rising sign could be something different.
Exactly.
Right.
I
I'm a
don't know.
Cancer to the core, so
You're a who?
a Cancer.
Mm.
So I know I'm my zodiac got me down to the R. Let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sensitive, emotional.
Huh?
I said a Cancer
You,
is very sensitive and emotional.
are we very sensitive or emotional? Or are we just in tune with emotions and sensitive motherfuckers?
I was gonna say one thing you don't say to a Cancer is that they're sensitive or emotional, because that's
Right.
what people associate y'all with all the time, and it's not
Thank
true.
you, twin. See, Virgo is my evil twin. That's my partner in crime, low key.
Mm-hmm. No, for
I'm
real.
good with Virgo.
I don't know
I'm
why.
like, I see you. It's all
Thank
good.
you.
I don't
Thank
know why.
you for
I don't know.
explaining it.
I don't know why when you said that, I thought of that little Dirk and King Von little verse that they had. The evil twin. That girl, we evil.
Oh yeah.
That shit, I just seen a little clip of that shit the other day.
Oh yeah.
Only deal breaker for me is a Gemini. I can't go. I can't.
Oh,
And I
man.
feel
Yeah,
like
they
there
too
are
crazy.
certain signs where all of us agree on, like where we just like, nah.
Yeah,
No.
Gemini is mine too.
That's
I
because
can't.
we can't throw him under the bus like that. We can't
Yeah,
do
my
him like
favorite rapper is Gemini.
My
that.
dad's a Gemini, but hey.
But my son is Gemini. Gemini. They got good ones and bad ones. You know what I mean? You got some on the lower and some on the higher frequency. You know what I mean? And then you got some motherfuckers in the middle. You know what I mean?
And our nephew, smart as a hell. That nigga a little genius.
They're
So
definitely always smart. My dad is extremely intelligent. That's where I get
Right.
it from.
I'm
For
just talking
real.
about in the sense of dating, you know.
Me too. Me too.
Mhm.
And when it
Yeah,
comes
I
to
never dated a
some of
Gemini
their
woman.
tempers, some of them.
Yeah, because they double. You know, they two faced it, so they got a very good
That
side
don't mean two
and a
faced it
very
all the
dark
time,
side.
man. That don't mean two faced it all the time. Like
No,
on
I
the bad
mean,
side, they do. You know, sometimes
no, I
they
ain't
see
gonna say two faced it. I'm gonna say
they got
two
multiple
reactions.
perspectives. Maybe they got multiple perspectives. You know what I mean?
Nah, I think it's two extremes. I
He
think it's
said,
just
nah.
two extremes. It's
I'm
one
gonna have to.
extreme than another.
I gotta play God's advocate since y'all doing the devil advocate on the Gemini. You know what I mean?
I'm not even trying to be mean to them. I'm just being honest. Them motherfuckers got two. They extreme. They got two. They act
They're
extreme.
complex. Let's just say they're
Yeah,
complex.
that's a good word. They're
Them
complex.
motherfuckers probably Dr. Strange is probably a Gemini.
Yeah. Tupac was a Gemini nigga,
I
so
was just
you
about
already
to say
know.
that. My dad has the same birthday as Tupac.
Oh
Same
wow,
date and year.
that's crazy.
You said
Yeah,
date?
that's complex.
You said date and year?
Date and year, yes.
Damn, that's hella crazy. So
So,
they the same
okay,
nigga.
do
Exactly.
y'all feel that parenting has became a little bit softer?
Mm, I don't know if softer is. I don't know.
I don't
I just
know.
don't think they parenting. I
I
Like,
don't
think
think they
more
are
parenting.
more
lenient.
parents, there are more parents being their kids' friends than actually parenting.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
part of that could be because a lot of people had their kids young. You know what I mean?
True that.
And a lot of people don't want to be raised how some people's parents raised them.
But sometimes there was a reason that they raised us a certain ways. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Because
Yeah.
niggas who didn't get their ass beat, they act
I was
funny.
still getting whoopings on me.
right.
Like we know discipline, we know boundaries. When you get your ass whooped, you know not to cross that boundary again.
You ain't gonna
Shit,
touch
when you
that
got
stove
into the
again.
2000s, the kids were calling dialing 911. So shit, it was like you couldn't really.
It's, I believe it's also dealing with the reality TV culture, you know, and music and shit as well as movies and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Back in the day when they had music and shit, there was a rhyme to the reason. You know what I mean? There
Hmm.
was a
Right.
reason for the rhyme. You know what I mean? Now these
Right.
niggas, you know, for no reason. It feels like pro and tell pro. It feels like it got infiltrated, and they because we used to get pushed better messages when it was when in the earth.
Think about this. Yeah,
Bro,
bro. I think it's what we was talking about earlier. People are stupider. Like people are stupid. These kids are stupider. They don't understand. Like, you used to be able to talk to a nigga and
yeah,
and they'll be able to
but
understand some complex shit real quick and have a conversation with you about it. These kids can't
but
do that.
it's not the kid's fault though. So we gotta attack the motherfucker like where it came from. You
Now,
know,
I mean, when I say they can't do that, I'm talking about complex thinking. They don't. I think they have a problem with critical thinking
they
because they don't even want these kids thinking about race. They don't want them even studying race in school no more. It's just things that these people are too sensitive about. It's like when they start giving everybody trophies. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, okay, well, everybody good. It's like, okay, and nobody actually differentiating who is the best and who is not, who is wrong and who is right. It's just a lot of
But
babying going on.
that's why there's a lot of people who aren't qualified in the fields. You know what I mean? They say a lot about what they call it when they trying to put ethnicity into the what they call the DOI or DO, you know,
DEI.
DEI. Yeah, they talk about DEI, but I think DEI is less to give to keep us out of jobs and more to keep them into jobs that they're not qualified in. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Cause these motherfuckers ain't qualified. The
They're
motherfucker
not.
in the FBI, that nigga's not qualified. He's a dirty bitch. You know what I mean? Just like all of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People, the the global, the main population of America. If we knew what was going on, if they were smart enough to know exactly what was going on, they'll be able to stop it. But Nobody, everybody's so damn dumb. They can't get on the right code to figure out what the hell is really right. It's
They
like
don't.
people fixing up fact. Like nobody even believe facts no more. You can't even bring a fact up to a person no more. They arguing with you about a fact.
People don't believe that the people are supposed to have more power than the fucking government, and that if the government seems to be unfit, the people got the power to get the motherfuckers out the shit. But they just toss that around. They don't toss that around no more. They just make it seem like everything you do to oppose these bitch ass, these niggas is just some dirty PDFs. You know what I mean? Why the fuck is we paying these bitches anything? You know what I mean? Why the fuck? I'm gonna keep on coming to that every time we talk about
Right.
bring that shit up. Like, why the fuck is we
It makes
paying?
you don't want to donate to any fundraiser. It makes you don't want to donate to a lot of stuff because you really don't know where it's going.
Why is these niggas able to lock us up and nobody could lock these bitch ass niggas up? Why is regular people getting locked up for shit they do, but these niggas doing way worse? Don't get to get locked up. I mean, nah, that shit needs to. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that.
Right.
I don't like
So to everyone, when it comes to like trust and respect, is that something that you start with, or is that something you build with people?
I think you got to start with some of that.
Yeah, you gotta start with some of it, and then you build on it. You know what I mean? If I hire you for a job, I should be able to trust that you're gonna do that job. The basic activity. I shouldn't have to worry about you that's off top just stealing. You know what I mean? Just off top. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to worry about you not doing your job. You know what I mean? But if you show me that, then eventually I'm gonna fire your ass. You know what I mean? Eventually you're gonna show me something that breaks whatever emblem of trust or whatever I thought I had for you. It's gonna break. And when that shit breaks, the relationship is broken.
True. Very true.
Demetria.
I think trust. Are you just speaking in terms of like a worker relationship, or just in general?
Just in general.
I think that's something you gotta damn near embody. That way, in my opinion, it'll just show on the outside. And like once you walk in that energy, you almost have no choice but to attract that energy. And you ain't gotta worry about if this person is on the same type of timing. But if they aren't, then you know how to move accordingly as well. But I think it's important if you embody that, and then you will attract people who will mirror that same energy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's either in you or it ain't. Like you could be
Right.
trustworthy and respectful, or you it ain't no in between for real.
That's real. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I agree with that also. So what do y'all think can make a black person less intimidating to another race?
Dying. Sorry.
Stop breathing.
I like it.
Short answer. Ugh.
Start tap dancing around them.
Next question. You talking about speed questions for real?
I felt like I was on Family Feud.
Oh, over 1 million people said that.
That was the number one answer.
Right. So okay, here's the other question. I guess this directed to the men on the panel. How can boys that live in a single mother household learn how to become a man without one being in the household?
Yeah. See, for what I did, I went and found different, role models outside of the house that gave me some of the things that I thought was needed in a man. You know. So I just found different mentors outside of the house.
Yeah.
Well, I raised two boys that's like awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I did have like mentors for them. They have uncles and stuff like that that really stepped up for them. You know, so shoot, I appreciate that. You know, as long as you got a positive male role model, um, in their life, then they have some emotional stability moving forward, and a whole lot of other things as well.
Yeah, because one of the things they say about boys who grow up without fathers is that they have a problem with what they say authority.
Mm-hmm.
They have a problem with other men speaking to them, talking to them.
Yeah.
The woman could talk to them and get them calmed down and get everything, do what they need to do. But they say that it's a problem when they speaking with men.
You know, like you said when you said you had your kids had uncles and stuff. You know what I mean? I think it's important for the woman, if she is single with kids, to have the right type of man around. You know what I mean? To where they can see examples of not the bullshit. You know what I mean? Of niggas who don't be on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Because sometimes these kids, they don't, they the motherfuckers that's around that they look up to is that's what it is. So they end up being something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. If you have a whole bunch of pimps and drug dealers coming around, then guess what? Your
You know,
kids gonna be pimps and drug dealers.
yeah, because the streets be raising people a lot of the time. You know what I mean? When
Right.
there's no father figure in there, because the mother got to hustle and bustle to do what she can to make ends meet and keep everything together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes a good community. We used to have
The
stronger
village.
communities, and you know what I mean, to where kids could play
Right.
outside. They was on some bullshit.
Yeah,
They could,
nowadays you can't even send your kid outside. You gotta watch out
Right.
for your neighbors and you
and
gotta
another
know who
thing
around them.
is nobody could say
Back in
shit
my
like,
day, we had parents snitching on us, looking
yeah,
out for us, just so they can go back and
yeah.
tell my mom they seen us after curfew
But
or some
nowadays,
wild ass stuff. And I was like, they should have mind their own business. But now
but
it's
look,
like,
Thank
nowadays,
you.
nowadays
thank
they
you.
can't do that. No, nowadays they can't do that because people don't want you saying shit about their kids. You know what I mean? It's a
Mhm.
problem
Right.
if you say anything about their kids. Niggas gonna be fighting, shooting. They had these kids jump a pregnant mother and two little kids, a bunch
Oh,
of
I
kids,
saw that shit.
and these motherfucking parents wasn't taking accountability.
Nigga, the parents wasn't there. It ain't their fault. Why should
It's
they have to take accountability for that?
no fucking kids, nigga.
Yeah,
Like
the
Nigga,
we
kids
all
dealt with
know,
that
we
on their
show
own.
our
Anybody
parents
but
one
them kids take
version.
accountability, nigga. You
We be
nigga,
Hey, on
showing
that
our parents
you
one
need to do your
version,
motherfucking
and when we in front of
let
our
your kid do
friends,
that
it's a
shit
whole
again,
nother
nigga.
version.
You
hey,
need to put
on
your
that story, I got a
hey,
different
after,
opinion
after
because I
kids,
don't like
nigga,
how they did that lady. I don't like how they did them kids.
I don't like how they did the lady who was pregnant and them kids who didn't do shit.
Okay,
Nigga,
so let's go ahead and get into it.
I don't like how they did
Miso,
that.
you say your point. Miso, you say your point. Then your side, you say your point on it. And me and Demetria, we gonna weigh in where we fit.
all right, here's what I think. I think
Accountability
when it
gotta
comes
be
to
had,
black
period,
kids,
nigga.
these kids was already impoverished. But when it comes to black kids, nobody want to look at their situation. The whole community attacking them because they lacking shit. So it's
Structure.
just
Okay, so they whooped
yeah.
them kids ass
No
because they was black
interruption.
and fuck shit, did it?
Oh,
That's the dumb point.
No. I'm just saying they overdid it. Now, when white people go out there and do the same shit, where is the outrage? That's all I'm saying. It got to be
Look,
on both sides. Yeah,
look.
what they did was wrong. They got punished. They paid their things. That's good enough. What? Why did they need the whole world to weigh in on it? It ain't the whole world's business. You know what I mean? Them kids got demonized for no reason.
They was
They
doing some demon
underage.
shit. They was doing some demon shit. And we gotta understand that a lot of the shit that we let these kids listen to, you know what I mean, is provoking them to do that shit. You know what I mean? That was some ignorant shit. You know what I mean?
I really don't.
Nothing about being impoverished made them kids do that shit. If anything, it looked like the motherfuckers that they was attacking would have had less. You know what I mean?
I really don't know
But
the whole
we
aspect of the
assume
story.
we assume that these kids was a bunch of broke kids, but even if they was,
No,
what do that mean about bullying another black kid?
no, this is about. It's not. It's not necessarily. I'm not trying to say what they, the fight and all that stuff
When I say the camera to
good.
take
What I'm saying is
accountability
this. What I'm saying, they
these
got
motherfuckers
their
was on there.
punishment,
Look, you said your piece, man.
bro. They got their punishment, and then
You said your
that
piece.
should have been the end of it.
It's my time.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go
I ain't
ahead.
gonna say it long because you
Go
think you making it seem like I say that parents should go to jail. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about these parents is online making excuses. You know what I mean? Just accept the motherfucking
What they were
punishment.
saying, I'm at work. I was at
No,
work.
it's not even that. It's not even just that. It was like they were just making excuses. Just you don't even gotta punish your kid. Just, you know what I mean? The shit at the end of the day, the shit was wrong. You know
Look,
what I
okay,
mean?
now this is what he's saying.
At the end of the day, at least they motherfuckers need to know nationally because it was a national
Look,
thing. Everybody
No,
seen the shit.
no, not no fucking national thing. That's where I fucking agree. That's not a national thing.
Can I
That's
finish
a
my point?
nigga. You
Well,
talking for
now they
10 fucking
starting
minutes?
to make DV. Now they starting to make DV cases turn into
Bro, you
like
talking for
attempt
30
murder
minutes.
cases.
You can't just
As
keep
it
talking
should
for
be.
30 minutes.
If y'all can interrupt,
Because you can hurt somebody when you fight them.
Yep.
it was
So
like
now they turning DVs into attempt murders. So
Yeah. Because what if they
That
fall and
should be
bust
there.
their head open? Then what? I didn't mean to
and what
do
they gonna
that.
do with the kids? What was okay, let me ask this. What was the kids' punishment? Did they go to like juvenile? They gonna stay in juvenile, then go to a regular jail, or they had a fine?
See, this is what I'm telling you about. They got punished. They got fined. Their parents got fined. They got kicked out of school. They had to do a bunch of different shit. They had to go on public line to apologize to a bunch of people that had nothing to do with the situation. What Derek is talking about is he felt that them people didn't feel guilty. They wasn't apologetic when they got on the internet because because people are attacking them. They was talking about killing them kids. They got people outside of their fucking house, mobs of people. Grown-ups talking about killing these kids. The parent of the kid walking around, oh, them kids broke. That's why they did it. They ain't got shit in their house. They ain't got shit to eat. They see my kid coming to school fresh. That's why they picking on them. Nigga, that's why they picked on them. I guess. Nigga, it's just a bunch of grown-ups doing too much fucking shit. The kids, they should just let that punishment be the punishment, and that's it.
Man, when I was coming up, it's usually the fresh kids talking shit to the kids that ain't got nothing.
Shit, I didn't have niggas was picking on niggas who didn't have shit.
Did they change it?
Wait,
Like, is that what they on now?
I'm confused.
I think it's both.
I'm confused. You saying broke?
A hating nigga gonna be a hating nigga regardless.
Right.
No matter
No,
what
I'm
they
saying
got
that,
for real.
I think that's some bullshit. Them kids that was doing that
bro,
shit.
that's what the dad said. The dad of the kids, the wife that got beat up, her husband said her kid was getting picked on because he was coming to school fresh. His clean, he had more money than them. That's
Yeah,
what
the
he
broke
said.
niggas be hating.
Oh yeah, I ain't saying that. Oh, I
Yeah,
ain't
so that's
understand what you were
yeah.
saying.
So the kids didn't have something. Like they didn't have something. All right. We
Them the
already
main
know it. What
niggas
they did was
Right.
wrong.
that be
We know
killing
that them
folk.
kids was wrong.
They must have
Them
been
kids was wrong.
listening to what? Life Jennings Stick Up Kid or something.
No, they from Chicago and they listening to they was
Drill.
listening to King Von.
Yeah, drill music.
Yeah, they listening to drill. But all I'm saying is, yeah, we know them kids wrong. Them kids was wrong, but they got punished. The only thing I'm saying is people wanted them to get punished publicly. Like they wanted them to be out there running around publicly
Because
Off with their
apologizing.
heads.
that's because
Yeah.
we live in a society.
Basically, they was comparing them kids to the children of the corn. Them
Right.
kids was that bad.
But when a white kid go down the street and rape somebody, that shit pushed under the rug. Nobody knows shit about it. It ain't no public shame or nothing. But they wanted us to publicly shame these little black kids for being poor. That's what they got publicly shamed for that.
I
That's
mean,
all I'm
if it
saying.
was my city,
I didn't even know
whoever is in office, I would
that.
be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, I need to get more researchers out there to that community. They going crazy.
Look,
You know something?
that's not even the first video like that I seen a video where it was like a girl, and I think she had like her little sister with her. You know what I mean? It was a bunch of people trying to jump them. You know what I mean? And then the one dude came out of the way and did a high kick, and he ended up kicking the little girl. You know
Oh
what
my
I mean?
god.
I was like, this dude is ridiculous. I was like,
He needs to
people,
go to jail.
people don't understand when people was in situations like that, all the energy of it, it provokes people to do some shit. Like motherfuckers who wasn't even involved with the shit probably was doing some shit because the hyped energy that was around. That's what I think. You know, I seen that shit in that video with them kids and that pregnant woman, and I seen it in the other one. It was like the energy, you could get caught in that fucking energy. Like, you know what I mean? Them kids got caught in that energy. You know what I mean? Like, there got to be an alternative.
It's unfortunate for all parties involved, for real.
Yeah,
Right.
Still young, you don't want to throw the book at them because they could grow. You know what I mean?
Because I know the kids probably like, damn, I fucked up. And this on the internet forever. They probably ain't gonna have college opportunities, job opportunities, anything.
Right.
Well, you know,
They have to be destroyed.
black people already on a tight line. Like, we really got not too much room to fail. I mean, to fuck up before, you know what I mean?
So, and that's why a lot of people have an issue with baddies. I know, like, sometimes most of the time I do watch baddies and stuff like that, but I know how to, you know, use my, I know how to use my discernment and move the way I need to move. But some of the stuff they putting out on television is showing people that's how you handle a situation. They don't know how to sit down and have a conversation.
And
they know how to throw them. They know how to throw them hands and stand 10 toes down before even knowing how to complete a full sentence.
That part.
I apologize. You know what I'm saying?
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I ain't even mean it like that. Why people be quick to get on 10 for no reason?
Yeah.
Like, do not try me, please.
Think about it like this too.
It ain't even gotta go there.
We all grew up in a culture before all of that shit, you know, so we knew how it was before that shit. Some of these kids, this shit was embedded in them from early, like it was here.
Second nature.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So they don't see they don't see how it was.
I don't even want to say that because we got some old motherfuckers on the cast doing wild out shit. And they my age, like
that's that ancestral.
I'm not saying I'm old, but you know I'm very seasoned, and I feel like they too seasoned to be.
No, I agree.
Like that, you feel me? Like if they want to set an example, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they say we need to come out the house more and stuff like that, but we don't come out the house because we got to deal with nonsense and ignorance. You know what I'm saying? So they need to start promoting.
But look, they grew up in a culture where they seen you could get a bag off of that shit.
Well, yeah,
people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about the ramifications to the culture, to their people.
No, but let's be honest. Look, this is the thing about it. That pimp whole life, that's a real section. We can go outside and go to an area and niggas is living like that. You know what I mean?
So what's the percentage of niggas living like that? And should that percentage?
No, that it shouldn't be on TV. That's the thing. We shouldn't be promoting it on TV like it's the shit to be. You know what I mean? It's a lot of those.
We don't need to promote it in closed doors neither, because a lot of men feel like, oh, we're going back to the pimp era. Now I can smack my wife upside her head. Like a lot of men feel like they should be able to discipline their wife like that, give them a little pop when they get out of line and stuff like that. So we don't want to promote like no DVs or anything. But now that DV is going to be a higher charge, maybe, you know, people will start using words more.
You know what I mean? That's what they're here for. Like, you ain't got to, like, and from them words, you can choose to not fuck with somebody.
Yeah, let me get the fuck away from you, because you ain't shit. So I'm leaving away from that.
In any fucking situation.
Yeah, it's like, man, I can't.
Whenever it gets too bad, before it gets too bad, you can use words.
And you can tell when shit
get me and you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what folks don't understand it. Like,
matter of fact, I'm saving you. Let me get out of the way.
I want to be super clear. I support Black love. I support you know, men. I support women. You know what I'm saying? I support marijuana. Cannabis.
And this is my public service announcement.
That part, you know. So, I'm a very simple girl, but yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
here's a good question. If is it a red flag, right? If someone says they don't like kids.
Yeah. If you're a person that want kids and they say some shit that they don't like kids, yeah, that's a red flag. Because maybe they don't. Just because they don't like kids, don't mean they don't want kids though. They ain't good with kids.
I
Yeah,
be having questions.
I
That's
think
what-
it's a preference.
Yeah.
People, it could be a preference.
yeah.
In what way?
But to not like a
I
kid
be
is an
having questions though because like I heard one person, I be watching these little debates and stuff like that, and I heard one person say like they're uncomfortable around children.
Did they elaborate?
Yeah, like
They
are they
don't
trying
like
to?
kids. They don't think they're motherly.
what?
Like some women know they're not motherly, but they still have these kids.
I mean, you ain't got to be motherly to like kids or dislike. I mean, you could be a human and like a kid. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of terrible parents out there. A lot of terrible mothers. A
I
lot of
ain't saying
terrible
Right.
fathers.
I ain't saying that you got to be a parent. I'm talking about, but just I mean, you was a kid before.
Yeah, and
And
just
I think
because
it
they
be
don't.
psychological wounds behind that,
Mhm.
Hmm.
behind preferences and like what people be saying
Like
about
that ain't a
children. Like,
preference to me. That's an opinion to me. That's like you could a preference is I don't want kids. I want kids. You know what I mean? An opinion is I don't like kids. You just don't like.
well, I mean, you could prefer not to be around kids. Like,
I know, but
Yeah,
it's not that. You
I
know,
can
you ain't got to
understand them
I know
say that.
some
kids and not be
parents that be
around
like,
kids.
they got their own kids, but they be like, I don't like other people's kids. I only like my kids. I know people that say that.
Oh,
Right. Like I know some women that have kids, they don't want to date men that have kids and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
it's
you
too many
know,
predators. It's to me, it's too many predators. So when a person start talking about like, "Hey, I don't like kids. I prefer not to be around them," I go
Right.
ahead and believe them and trust them and keep them kids away because it's a reason why they
it's just
saying
too
it. They
many,
That's
think
why I
it's
was
just
like, did
too
they
many
elaborate?
cases.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
it's
I was
just too
saying,
many cases going around. Oh, I was tired, so I spanked the child too hard, and now the child ribs are broken or something like that. You know
no,
what
look
I'm
at this.
saying? Like
Hey, sis,
you
look at
have to
this.
know who you with.
Hey, but
You
sis,
have
look
to
at this.
know who you leaving your child with.
Yep, but sis,
Mhm.
look, it's a person on my Facebook. I haven't been on my Facebook in a long time. I went there and looked at my Facebook yesterday, and it was a lady. She had put her friend, which is a lady, on blast and had her picture up there saying molester because that lady now went and had sex with her underage kid, like you know what I
Oh
mean, underage
wow.
son. And she put all her business on the network. So that's all I'm saying. Like these people don't like being around kids because they sexually attracted. They got this energy, like they
that's
predators.
probably
So
is
you
it.
gotta just if they say
That's
that to you, leave them away from them kids. Like I just take people word. I just take people for their words. It's like, oh, you don't like kids? Okay, let me not bring them around.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes people will try to use your kids against you and put
Yep.
you in a situation that, you know what I'm saying, that you would have never been in if they didn't have access to your kids. Because sometimes kids, they be like, oh, that's my daddy's or my mommy's ex. They cool or whatnot. You know?
Shit. It be family too. That do
Yeah,
all of
it be
that. The
family
predators.
too.
It be
Yeah.
in your own backyard, in your own bedroom.
Right. Now we got to be wary of daycares and stuff
Yeah.
too.
And that's why accountability is important because if motherfuckers just be I think we was talking about that like a few weeks ago or something. To where like
Yeah, accountability.
if a motherfucker we can't let motherfuckers get away with shit just because who the fuck they is. Because they just gonna do the shit again. Like that's it. They just gonna keep on creating trauma for motherfuckers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yep.
yeah.
Care who the fuck that is. They gotta There gotta be accountability. It's gotta be had, y'all.
Definitely.
We give a fuck if it's a pastor, if it's an uncle, if it's a, you know what I mean, family friend, whoever the fuck it is.
Right. Okay. So here's my last question from the speed questions. What I call speed questions. Okay. No matter how strict you are and no matter how strict you are, your children will still do what they want, right? So is it really the parent fault or the environment?
It's the kid fault.
You said it's the kid fault because they're not taking the teachings the parents giving them and using them in that environment.
Yeah, me, like every failure that I have in my life did not come from my parent. My parent always told me the right information, and then I would do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I got where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
I
that's how
made
we
my life decision.
I think it's circumstantial. It just depends. Because you could have shitty parents and come out golden.
True.
You know? Like, it's all about what you choose to do with what you see them do. And everybody knows, like, ain't nobody listening to what our parents are saying. We watching them more than anything. At least I
Right.
was. And if you saying one thing and doing another, what the hell you think I'm gonna do? Either I'm gonna copy you or I'm gonna try to be better. You know?
I remember back they used to say, "Don't watch what I do, do what I say."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
remember that shit.
Exactly.
I was like, "But I'm a visual learner."
I used to say that too. Oh my god. Facts. Literally, no, for real. It's bad.
Right.
It's bad.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Now I'm being called a smart ass. Like what? What I do?
You know, I'm just, keeping it 100.
Doing what I see. Shit.
Right.
What's wrong?
Yeah, you talking like you say the same shit I say. You keep it real too, so I'm just doing that.
Literally.
You honest when you talk to people, so now when I'm honest, it's a problem.
Yeah,
But that's
it's a
what happens
problem.
with kids.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Like,
Yeah,
Right. No, you can be honest to me, but you can't be honest at me.
right.
You
There we
feel
go.
me? How dare you tell me I did this wrong? You feel me? But
Yeah, I feel
mom,
it.
the answer is 8. I don't care if the answer is 6.
exactly. Exactly.
You're never supposed to tell your parent they're wrong or they're a lie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, you will never say the L word. Absolutely
No.
not.
You tell a
Absolutely not.
story. You better be telling
Tell a
a
story
story.
on me. Yes. Or you don't say like what? I'm gonna say that to nobody. Somebody
Or
call my
huh?
name. I am not saying what. That is so rude.
Yeah, it really is.
So saying
That's
like
hella
what you
rude.
said, saying what you said, what you say, that's rude.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
great.
not what
Saying
you
what?
said, but just like what? Like,
Oh, like
no.
that. Okay, I got
Like if I call her name and she say what?
Yeah, like what's your I'm be like, what's your problem? You good?
you.
So right
Right.
when you say that, people get offended. 'Cause like when you use that word "what" against people, they get offended. What did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say to
They
me?
get it.
Facts.
Look. They get offended when you say y'all too. I almost had to get into it with a bitch over a word called y'all. I'm like, I'm from the South. That's how I talk. But hey,
Hey, sis,
I
because you
didn't.
know what
I
I see.
didn't. Huh?
People be like this. People be like this. Fuck them niggas over there. Fuck all y'all niggas. All
Oh
my
me.
niggas over here, nigga. Nigga,
Yeah.
Like who
Right.
is y'all? Like who is
that's a,
y'all?
it's a good separation. That's how you separate motherfuckers. Y'all niggas over there be doing this shit. My niggas, we move like this.
I say fuck them.
And yeah, it's
So,
like it's us or them. That's what
so
that's why people get
Period
offended
to the
with that word.
pronouns.
fuck your
Yeah.
side.
Well, I guess once y'all say it like that, I guess. But I'm thinking you all. When I say y'all, I be including myself because
I don't. I'm
that's
talking
just
about
how I
everybody. I'm
talk.
talking about everybody but me. Y'all niggas.
Yeah, that's when I say it. I be like
Y'all.
that. Y'all, it's a separation. It's like y'all niggas on some lame ass shit, nigga. I don't be on that shit like them niggas over there. No.
Nigga, fuck all of y'all, nigga.
Yeah, niggas in my
I
bloodline
be
don't be
like,
like
what
that.
y'all want to do? What y'all trying to get into? Shit like that.
It's an inclusive statement.
That sounds like a fight, nigga. What you want to do? What y'all want to do? Yeah,
Why y'all niggas over there acting like that? What y'all doing, nigga? Like it just sounds like it's a separation to me. It separate people quick.
yeah, they're not us. It's them niggas and those niggas. And
You see how many different interpretations there are?
Man, fuck that interpretation. She got rowdy and I got rowdy too. But I know you see, God is still working on me.
like, fuck them motherfuckers.
Fuck the mother niggas because I'm down for my niggas.
What?
Fuck the mother niggas because I'm down for my niggas.
What?
That's what it goes like. Fuck the mother niggas, man.
I can't do nothing but chuckle.
That shit was
Huh?
that shit was cold. Yeah, fuck them mother niggas.
Nigga, back in the day, nigga, that shit got a nigga hyped up.
Empowering, nigga. That shit is empowering, nigga. Nigga,
Facts.
I'm down for my niggas. What?
Right. Who is your niggas? Whoever fucking with me.
Yeah, nigga.
He
real
said this
nigga.
shit is empowering.
It really is, though. You're right. That's a chant, nigga. That's one of them slave chants, nigga.
I seen.
Oh, like you down with OPP?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, you know,
Somebody
man.
coming around here with I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Don't get your own pussy, nigga. It's mine.
Hey,
Niggas
that's
trying to come and take your woman
You
from
know,
you.
oh hell no.
That's them niggas trying to be extra player and shit, nigga.
That's other people problems, right?
Them niggas was cold back in the
No,
day.
that's other people pussy.
He
Really?
said it could be a lot of things. It could be whatever you want it to be.
I always thought he was talking about other people women, so other people's pussy. You know,
Yeah,
you know,
Wow.
no,
I thought it was other people problems.
Nigga, he
You
talking
got
to
the
the
clean
women.
version.
He actually talking to the women.
Hey.
You down with OPP? Hell yeah, I'm down with that.
Hey, and
But
he
that
states
means
the
op.
women can use it too.
See, I wasn't thinking like that because OPP means op, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Opposition. Like
other
opposition.
wouldn't it be other people's problems? Op snitching on?
But look,
What is your
Maybe my mind is tripping. I don't know.
but look, it's the same shit. Other people think the other person is your op. The other person that you're taking the thing from is, you know what I mean, is the op.
And
what
then
is
it
your
becomes
that
a
nigga a pussy
problem.
to you? That nigga a pussy to you, your op, like, you know what I mean? Either it's pussy. Pussy is can be used for a lot of different things. We call niggas pussy when they homemade. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like that's
y'all
a
got
homemade
that from
nigga.
that Kid and Play house party.
No, but
I
I guess
swear
niggas
niggas
did.
probably
Niggas been
was saying it before that. I know.
niggas been saying that shit for the longest, nigga. You a pussy ass
Well,
nigga.
I ain't never heard nobody say that.
You know, have y'all seen that video where
That's
niggas
like saying you a punk.
started using the word nigga to empower each other? The first time.
No, what happened? No, I didn't see that. That's probably
It was a
funny as
little-
hell.
Yeah, that shit was funny. He was like, "What?" The first nigga was like, "Man," he was like, "Nah." Then he was like, "Nah, nigga." Then he said it back. He was like, "Oh yeah, go on, brother. Keep on teaching." Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, we gonna use it for ourselves. Nigga, we gonna turn it in."
Like I'm just now getting used to the word people calling me sis. I'm like, I'm not a sis, nigga. Like I didn't understand what people was calling. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then once they said it, I was like, I'm a woman. I'm a natural woman, a biological woman.
Because they flipped the terms.
Yeah,
What's
they had to
this?
break it down to me because I didn't get it at first.
What's that? I ain't heard that.
Girl, we
Niggas like
cis.
normal.
Real women are
Normal.
cisgender. We're cisgender now. Real natural women, born women. They call us cis gender.
SIS or CIS?
No, but look, back in the day,
I
you know
don't know
what
the
that was.
spelling.
You know what that was back in the day.
That's weird.
You know,
Right.
They used to call it like, they used to call people
And I
cis.
prefer them not to use that for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like they like the them, their, thus, and us, and I don't
Man,
like that.
They devalue it. And
I was
they
feeling
said
on something the other day. I had to put woman. It took me hells to find woman. It was all type of shit on there, long as hell. I had to scroll. It was insane. I'm like, where did all this come from?
Hey, they say it came from. They said that shit came from Jeffrey Epstein. They said that shit. They just released some shit said that shit came from Jeffrey Epstein. That
I'm about sis.
got pushed.
I guess cisgender mean like yeah, because they do that with male too. Like you a cis male.
I don't know what the fuck that means, to be honest.
I'm just a
Right.
male.
I'm not trying to
Like,
learn,
I'm just a male.
nigga.
I'm gonna look it up.
Nigga. I'm not
yeah,
looking up.
look it up real quick. Because they probably told me that shit and they lying to me. I don't know.
No, it's real. I heard that before too.
Cisgender
I'm not
means.
trying to. I'm not. That shit's confusing, man. I'm not about to boggle my brain for that shit because I'm not gonna pay attention to this.
Cisgender, often shortened to cis, which is CIS, describes a person whose internal gender identity matches the sex they were assigned at birth. It
That's
serves as
Wow.
neutral clinical opposite to transgender. Get the fuck out of here.
why do we have to change
Wow.
anything?
So we became an afterthought. The beginning became an afterthought.
That's pieces.
Ooh, that's deep.
No, you just
The
have to
beginning
rename it.
became an
You have to
afterthought.
rename it. No, you just have to rename it because once something changed, once something that was a new discovery. Like trans
But
people,
here's
that's a new thing.
the killing part is all of these other avenues were created by cisgender people. That's where it all evolved from. So why would we be last on the list and not first?
Nigga, we shouldn't.
You know
Your
what? Maybe we
origin
shouldn't have
story is
been
what you
so
were assigned at
welcoming.
birth.
We shouldn't have had to put no extra
I mean,
shit on our shit. Our shit should just be male, female. Everybody else should put
like
the
maybe us women, you know what? Us black
Wait,
women.
everybody else should put what?
That's some dumb shit. That's stupid
Look,
as
look, maybe we shouldn't have been so generous watching, supporting certain things and stuff if we was gonna be the afterthought, like what the fuck?
That's dumb as a motherfucker. That's stupid. That's dumb as hell.
Insane.
Hey, bro, you know that Kendrick Lamar just got canceled because he said they shouldn't have no LGBTQ themes in children's cartoons. They should just let kids be kids. Then they canceled that nigga for saying that.
Wow.
Wow. That's why I ain't been hearing shit about niggas since that.
I think they should stop attacking shit like that. They
Hey,
should just let
Nina.
Hey.
Nina,
Hello.
how you doing?
Hey,
That's just crazy. That's just crazy they canceled Kendrick for that. Like, I mean, when it's on, like, okay, if you go to a library and you get a Pacific book because you want to teach your child that Pacific thing, cool. But once you put it on television networks, then you have to monitor what your children are watching and put the restriction on to not watch those shows. But they're on YouTube, they're on TikTok, they're on everything. So it's like,
They're trying to program kids.
Right, they should just
kids shouldn't be thinking about all of that shit.
right. They shouldn't sexualize it. Just teach them math, the shit that they need to know, reading. You know what I mean? That's enough.
I mean, I wouldn't mind them, like, I mean, I don't even know if I want to say this out loud, but there's a part where we have sex ed. I don't even know if they teach that in school any longer.
But even with that, you have to have a permission slip. You got to have a permission slip to go. When I was in school, you had to have a permission slip.
Yeah, I don't want my kid going to do no sex ed with these people because I'll teach my kid about that shit. These people weirdos.
Yeah, they weird.
Right. All the cases coming up against these teachers, maybe they're not qualified to be hosting nothing. Maybe they should hire a doctor to come in and teach certain things.
A lot of these PDFs and stuff, they're attracted to the fields that deal with kids. You know what I mean? They're attracted to CPS. They're attracted to schools. You know what I mean? They're attracted to all of that shit. They want to be around kids. You know what I mean? Not saying that all of them, that all the teachers and all the people that deal with kids are, but a good percentage of the PDFs be trying to, you know what I mean? They be infiltrating fucking places.
Man,
we got to be honest.
Man, you know what's the fucking weirdest type of person? Them people that be putting cameras in the Airbnbs to be watching people. That's just weird. Yeah. It reminds me of that movie Creep. You ever seen that movie Creep or 19 Cameras or something like that?
Yeah, I hated that guy.
Oh my god, that's a nigga
was we seen that shit. He had two movies, nigga. I'm like, and I think the nigga survived. He might have another one out. Like,
I think he do got another one coming out.
He's a piece of shit. Yeah, I
hate that. hideous man.
Hideous. It's terrible.
He looked
Foul.
funky.
Ugh.
I'm happy we ain't got smell-o-vision because that nigga look stank as a motherfucker.
I mean, was that a movie telling us about Epstein?
He looked like the nigga, like, kind of. If you think about it, he had his, that nigga hands was in everything. And he's tied to them people that we can't talk about. You know what I mean? Whole ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
Messing up all the water.
Oh yeah, but did you see what happened to Dave Chappelle?
No.
Oh
Well,
Lord, this cool nigga.
Yeah, he getting canceled too. And remember when he did that Saudi Arabia show?
Yeah. I see that shit.
Yeah, he came out and just did like an interview where he was talking about it. And basically he said that he knew that they was killing all of these reporters and shit like that, and he did it because he seen everybody else was doing shit with him, so he went and did it. And now
Wow, so he just
canceled.
did it for the money.
Yeah, but when he went and did it, he was making it seem like he could tell whatever joke that he wanted to tell, but they gave him a list. He did propaganda. That's basically why he getting what's the name, because you can tell where he was going with propaganda.
He compromised his art.
And his fan base is white. It's a lot of white people. So
I mean, yeah, post Dave Chappelle show.
yeah, so it's easy to cancel him because he got a lot of white fans. Once you do some shit that goes against what they like, it's done.
So you saying who did he sell out his constituents? Look at that, his fan base.
Yeah, basically over there.
Dave Chappelle, he got fat and not funny no more. He sold himself out.
Yeah, basically
I don't know. That's the same Dave. That's a different Dave Chappelle, I think.
That's the same one.
Look, all the shit they said about Jamie Foxx, that nigga was still funny on his comedy special. Even though I was crying too, I was still laughing. So
it wasn't
Dave Chappelle be funny sometimes. He had one.
Jamie Foxx special wasn't funny.
Dave Chappelle funnier in them skits.
He had one that he said something about they did something to him if he come out supporting Israel or something.
Yeah, I mean, he went to Saudi Arabia. He went against Israel, so Israel is attacking him. That's why he.
Yeah, I was gonna fuck with Israel. So
he went and got the money from the niggas that everybody was trying to get the money from, and then when he went over there, he basically said like, "These niggas, I can actually say more shit here than I could say there," and that was like good publicity for them because it made it seem like in America you can't say shit. So it just made it just painted
okay,
up bad.
Since we speaking about America, how do y'all feel about American proms? Do y'all feel like we should the parents should be responsible for everything, even if the kids want expensive ass dresses, and because it's different now than it was then.
I was out
proms now look like weddings.
So I never went.
So Demetria, what you think about prom and what they, that question?
Prom was cool. I went to my junior prom and senior prom, but I didn't do like no extravagant send off. People were doing that, obviously, but I mean, I guess you could say it was we got a party bus. It was lit, but it wasn't like this whole bring the smoke machines, perform for me. Like, it's just a bit performative, in my opinion. It's just supposed to be a good time. But at the end of the day, I think it's about the parents. Like, they want to show off, show out for everyone.
Right.
And they do that by buying them stuff and renting them stuff.
And I mean, if you can afford it, then by all means.
It depends on how the grades looking. Like, how you doing at school,
Right. Because I'm the type of person, I would have been like, we're going cheap on prom because I'm going to be leaving for college and I'm going to need all of that. I'm going to need all of that, every cent.
Yeah, but these people got so much money because a lot of these people be doctors, dentists, lawyers. Like, these are people who are, upper middle class. So they got the college fund. And these kids, they might be doing real good. They might even have scholarships. So it's
Yeah.
like, when a parent want to celebrate their kid for their achievements, I think they should be able
Right.
to. They won't if they, like you
I know
said,
I
if
like
they can
seeing
afford
when
it.
they get I like seeing when they get like they college acceptance letters and stuff like that. I like when they
Yeah.
celebrate that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because you know what? Because when I hear about my nephew getting ready to get skip grades and all of this stuff, I be like, damn, that boy smart as a motherfucker. So I know
Right.
when he get to the age where he at, he doing all of that. I know he gonna do prom and do all of that. Probably be in football, basketball, doing all types of shit.
He gonna like, you can't tell me shit. I'm smarter than you. You can't.
It's just gonna be a lot of achievements. It's gonna be a lot of achievements and a lot of hard work. So when he do graduate, I know they gonna want to make him feel good about doing all that work. It's like, man, you did it. You made it. That's what the prom and stuff is about. That last hurrah, being a kid, right?
Right.
It's like before you enter that real world.
It's like transferring over into like womanhood, manhood, because you possibly leaving the house and stuff like that. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, these kids, man, they be working hard. Especially like in this era with all the stuff that can be distracting them.
Yeah.
Like when I was in school, I didn't have as many distractions as these kids got now.
Right. Like now they got like, I think they got like little lawsuits and stuff going around for people being addicted to
The
online.
internet. Yeah, the internet, like social
Yep, I
media.
heard that on the radio. All
Is
the
that
social media
is
websites.
is it an addiction or is it a choice? Like that's
It's
something
definitely
to
a
dive
It
choice.
starts
into.
off a choice and then it ends up an addiction.
Yeah.
Right.
But people's lives is centered around their phone. I mean, it's centered around the internet, and the phone is the easiest way to access it. So it's like you can pay your bills, you can talk to
Mhm.
all your family, you can watch. It's just everything is there. You can
It's your
order.
life in your hand.
Yeah, you can order online and get your groceries. Like, what can't you do with your phone? So
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
yeah. So they made it so people looking down like this. We
Right.
consumers. They want us to be more of a consumer.
Yeah. I remember the days where we didn't have cell phone. We had landlines and shit like that. It wasn't as
Beepers.
bad. Yeah, it wasn't as bad. You know what I mean?
Hey,
That
bro,
shit
remember
wasn't
beepers?
bad.
Oh,
I
those
Yeah.
block
remember.
6 7s and those block 6 9s,
Hey,
Hey,
we they
those
I
didn't
don't
star
know.
they
I
didn't
think.
even have
22s.
beepers in their
Hey, sis,
motherfucker.
I think I took one of your Artoya beeper, and then like you could change the color of the clip, like and
Oh
stuff like. I
yeah,
used
that
to
must
be
have been
playing with
my
your old beepers.
pager.
Yeah, yeah. I used to take your old ones and be walking around with it like I was cold. Nigga. That
Yeah,
shit was
because
cool
I was big on those see-through pagers because I like to see the lights lit up because my shit was always blinging.
though. 911 on that
And then we
motherfucker.
got the church, them little walkie-talkies. Where you at,
Oh yeah,
man?
everybody
They
was
need to
chirping.
bring them back,
For
man.
real.
That's that wit.
Them chirps is loud and annoying to me. Them
It's
chirps,
niggas over there.
nobody want to hear your conversation all the damn time.
But where you at?
But y'all listening anyway. Y'all got y'all phone up, videotaping us on our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
I
minding my
mean,
damn
most
business.
consumers,
Relax.
what do you see them doing? They on their phone. They either on their phone FaceTiming, on their phone talking, on their phone shopping, on their phone taking pictures, on their phone streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a money maker. Hey, shit, shake it.
Yeah, but they're gonna have their effects. You know what I mean? They're gonna affect us. You know what I mean? Just like that's another form of technology that's affecting us too. You know what I mean? They got kids coming out swiping like this. You a baby. What the fuck you just doing this for when you sleep? You swiping shit. Like you got a phone in your face. You know what I mean?
Wow, it was a baby doing that.
Yeah. A lot of babies doing that. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, who's to say the mother that was pregnant with that baby that's what she was doing?
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna
That's
see the
probably what she was doing.
You know, just as like we are yet to see the ramifications years down the line of these new drugs. You know what I mean? We have yet to see the ramifications of that in its entirety. You know,
We have yet to see the ramifications of some of this food that they got us eating.
yeah, we're gonna start morphing into different things and shit. Yeah,
It's stupid.
we'll be becoming some weird looking animals.
Nigga, it's already some weird looking people out there. So
So basically, you saying we're gonna have a DNA interaction, or
Hey, guess
our
what niggas gonna
DNA gonna
blame?
change?
Guess what niggas gonna think? The veil has broken. No, nigga, you morph, nigga, into something else. They gonna say the veil, nigga, they gonna say the veil has
when I
Oh,
say this,
you talking about they shedded their skin?
yeah. Nigga, you
yeah. Now
morph
when I say
into
this,
morph.
tell me if I'm wrong. Now, bro, tell me if I'm wrong with this statement. The ugliest people do the ugliest things. Hitler, that nigga was hideous. He ended up killing all them damn people. Mussolini, ugly as hell, killed all them. It's just these ugly people killing people.
No. It's not that's the ugly motherfuckers doing the ugliest shit. It's the pretty people too. You know what I mean?
Shoot, the most prettiest people would be the evilest. You see Ellen DeGeneres.
That bitch ugly.
She is not pretty.
That bitch is ugly.
He looked like Justin Bieber.
Hey, I thought you play it.
Bieber.
I was just trying to find a way to throw her name in there because I don't like her. But yeah.
I don't like her either.
That bitch.
As long as y'all ain't throwing Oprah name out there, shit, we good.
Fuck Oprah. You know, this is an anti-Oprah channel.
Nah, we love you, Oprah. We want that money. Come in.
No, we don't like Oprah. She don't like us.
Hey, if Oprah came with a bag, I was fine.
You know what? I wouldn't even accept Oprah money because I don't know what it comes with.
It won't be much. She only gave Taraji P. Henson and them $40,000 for them roles that they be having.
Oh yeah, you right. Can't work for her. She a cheapo.
She ain't gonna give you much. If she gave them that for a movie role, she ain't gonna give you that much. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Man, she ain't gonna play right.
Free press.
Especially when the people that did the movie the first time, they probably got paid generously.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't give a fuck if you black. If you over there shitting on black people, fuck you.
Yeah, you
don't have the audacity to remake The Color Purple just because you was in it. Bitch, you had about 3-4 lines that went viral.
They fucked The Color Purple up with that fucking musical. That shit was garbage.
You see, yeah, I think that
movie got fucked up.
Well, it was garbage because whoever was funding it wasn't putting out enough bread. Fuck you, Oprah.
They should have just made it a drama like they had it and did it normal.
I don't know how they made The Color Purple a fucking musical
for entertainment purposes only.
I don't think it's the type of movie you should make into a musical.
But you know, that's a coon ass movie anyway. Well, I ain't gonna say that it's. Hey, bro, they had some coon ass characters in that movie. Like, goddamn, Danny Glover was acting like a bitch. Hated Danny Glover in that fucking movie.
That made you not like the nigga for real.
Man, I didn't like him in any movie. I ain't even want to watch Lethal Weapon because of that.
Yeah, that nigga
that white man was in it, so I watched it.
Remember the Cookout?
Oh yeah, I did watch that one, but he couldn't even make the damn sweet potato pie right.
Remember on the Cookout? Remember on the Cookout where he was fucking with the white woman next door?
Oh yeah.
He got some weed and start acting like a nigga at the
end. Yeah, that nigga was
Oh, I did. You was asleep.
I kind of liked that movie, nigga. I fucked with that movie.
Yeah, Danny Glover, he did some good shit, but damn, I hated that nigga in that movie.
I never really seen that movie in Color Purple purposely. You know what I mean? So I seen bits and pieces of it. So it ain't cursed me as much as it cursed y'all of his character. You know what I mean?
Remember that movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
Yeah.
Remember that bald headed nigga?
Yeah. You know who that brother is? You know who brother that is?
That's Wood Harris, brother.
Avon Barksdale.
Oh,
yeah,
Avon Barksdale?
Remember the Titans.
Wood Harris.
That's his brother. Brother.
Oh.
And that other nigga is their brother too. You know you're not fucked up now, right?
Oh yeah,
that is not their fucking brother.
You know you're not fucked up.
That's their brother too?
That's their brother too.
He a scary looking man.
How
the fuck is that their brother?
Nigga, they all that nigga.
All of us 3 of them.
Yeah, you know you're not fucked up, right?
That nigga about 80-some years old. How the fuck he they brother?
Them other niggas like 60 or 2. Them niggas older than what they look like. But he older than them. He older than them. I think.
Yeah, but that
I
nigga
could be
brother, I
wrong.
hated that nigga
You might have
brother,
to
nigga.
double
That
check.
bald headed nigga.
You
That
might have to
bald
double
headed
check
nigga.
that one. You might have to check out that one. But the bald headed nigga in Wood Harris for sure is the one off of Mad Black Woman and Wood Harris. They brothers.
Yeah, hey, but bro, like that nigga in Mad Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I hated that bald headed ass nigga. When he got thrown in that tub, nigga, I was over there clapping, nigga. I was like, yeah, throw that nigga in that tub, let that water drown that nigga.
Hey, I was like that shit too, nigga. Like fuck
I was
that
like,
nigga
fuck
up.
that nigga, man.
He
He
slapped the
played that
shit out
role
of
perfect.
him.
Oh yeah, she was beating that nigga ass.
Yeah, hey, yeah. He deserved that shit. You know
Nigga.
who else deserved that shit? Didn't how do y'all
Blair
think
Underwood.
a
Oh
grown
yeah, that nigga deserved that shit. That nigga Blair, I hated that nigga in that
I'm
movie.
talking about the nigga off of Why Did I Get Married?
Oh, the other bald headed
The
nigga.
other bald headed nigga that looked like Desmond.
It's always bald headed niggas. This nigga demonizing in his movie, nigga. He don't like bald headed niggas.
I think it reminds him of his father or something.
Oh yeah, possibly. But damn, them
I
niggas was
think we got a
assholes.
hater in the chat.
Oh good,
Yo,
we got a hate.
Sai, take care of that.
What?
Hey,
Hey, I'm on your TOS police officer here. What the fuck did that mean?
that
Look at
mean
this comment he say though.
Let me see.
that
Here it
mean
goes.
his tongue on shit. He keep his tongue on shit.
What do that mean? I don't know what that means.
No, you gotta look at the comment under his name.
Oh he probably one of them crackers out there.
That was it. That I don't know what that means though. All right.
No, in the private comments.
Let's see. Oh, that was him. He say nigger. Well, fuck you. Hey man,
He's a lame.
Hey, I feel like this. If you hate black people, you hate yourself.
I mean, we already know about the police officer that lost her job for saying that.
That man ain't no police over. That man a homeless crazy guy.
He got too
He
much
got no
time on
real
his
life.
hands.
Yeah, he ain't got no real life.
They got time to comment because he's a hoe.
That shit funny to me.
Well, how do you think a groom should feel about his bride during the wedding, flashing everyone, even his groomsmen? Did y'all see that pic?
Flashing.
Was they
Yeah,
black?
no, they wasn't.
Hey,
They wasn't
Yeah,
black.
you know they have to be white.
You could still get an annulment, nigga. Like so.
Like she flashed her hoo ha, her woman parts in front of the whole wedding party.
Okay,
You know what? I was talking to Ma earlier, and she said in Germany, like 40 years, when she was in the army or whatever, they it was this thing
Oh,
called Fashion
fashion.
Week. Yeah, Fashion Week. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And how during that period of time, once a myriad of women can go out and do whatever they wanted with whoever they wanted. Like they'll come tapping people on the shoulder and stuff like that, sleep with whoever they wanted, and then go back to they husband. So white people do stuff like that. That's their culture.
He might be a cut. He might like that shit. You're like, the best day is on the wedding day for him. Who knows? Shit.
Yeah, it's just that they culture a little bit more open sexually. Like, it's just a little bit more weirder. For me, it's weird. That's weird.
Right. I just feel like they broadcast the worst parts of a lot of things that, our culture or our people do. They broadcast like the worst of the worst. And if they broadcast all the good, they would be flooded.
So was that a black woman who did that?
No,
okay.
She wasn't.
It didn't sound like no black shit.
Yeah, it's not black, because black people, we try to be monogamous. Like a lot of us be monogamous nowadays. Yeah, people doing other shit, but in the 60s and in that time period, black people was monogamous.
I know y'all seen that shit Snoop did, bringing that little child on the stage with the exotic dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't even see it, but yeah, I think that's disgusting.
I don't think it's appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's child sex. That's weird. Like that's yeah.
You
He shouldn't have put that kid in that situation.
know, is he in the Epstein files?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who
I would.
knows? It's Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. But I like
Yeah.
Snoop, but he
Oh
shouldn't have
no.
did that. It's just like when I seen that Faith Evan video with all them damn little kids dancing. It's like, what the fuck is going on? You know, it's some weird pedo shit going on. Somebody need to be arrested. That's all I would say. Somebody need to be fined and arrested.
You said what Faith Evan video you talking about?
It's a movie. It's a video that she had with fucking Puff Daddy and Biggie,
Mm.
and this kids in the video dancing, bro. Like,
It's like grown women type shit.
yeah, it's like four little girls dancing. Like it just don't look right. They got
And then
makeup
you,
on and shit.
and then you hear about the little shit that happened with them, and then you think, you know what I mean? Like, huh?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, it seemed like they was doing some shit.
Okay. Shrek the movie is now a Gen Z term. Shrekking is when someone dates someone ugly for a better treatment. What are y'all out looking for on that? What is y'all outlook on that?
Oh, strecking? That's a thing. It's called strecking.
I'm
Maybe.
just now knowing this. I'm just
I
now
don't know
figuring
that.
this out.
I mean, is it for them to use them? You know what I mean? If they just using them, or they
Hey, bro, I
Yeah.
genuinely
don't think they
trying
really watched that
to
movie
find
Shrek.
something out?
Right.
Hey,
Shrek
bro, I
is a
don't.
classic. They tripping.
Yeah, because Fiona, she was fucking Princess Fiona was a beautiful princess. You know, she transformed. She was cursed. They tripping. I don't know. I think they tripping. I haven't heard of that term
I
strecking.
think it's demeaning.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
if
nice.
people do date for better treatment, you know, I'm sure that it gotta be.
Man got 37 plastic surgeries to look different. Changed his name legally to date his ex that put him a restraining order on him. Is that stalking on another level or true? That's stalking like a motherfucker. He should get put up somewhere.
But did she when she re-met him? Did she get back with him? Did he trick her?
Yes.
That's
He
oh
pretended to be a doctor, if I'm correct, or something like that.
That's
Still fucking around.
wild.
He's a weirdo.
Like you
yeah.
would go through all of that. You shouldn't have fucked up the first time.
Exactly. Because he's
Just find
crazy.
somebody else.
So why would you talk to him still?
I mean,
Obviously, she didn't know at the time. She was still talking to the creep, but now that you know, it's like,
Right.
eh,
I mean, did she see
that,
all the
that,
plastic surgery and figure, oh, I'm supposed to get money? I
yeah.
mean,
That nigga could have just invested in finding a new woman.
exactly.
right, it would have
At
been
that
All that
point,
cheaper.
he could have been a new woman.
That part. He could have been him and her.
Right.
You could have figured
A
out something.
split decision.
Steve Harvey daughter Lori broke up with Dancing Idris because he's too nice. Is that a good reason to break up with someone where white guys are the way that they are now?
Mhm.
Oh, he
That's
too nice or he not
ridiculous.
falling for the shenanigans?
I mean, I
Exactly.
think she did something similar to the other guy. What's his name? That played in Black Panther.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah. I think she did the same shit to him to a degree. You know what I mean? 'Cause
I
he
don't
was-
think she know what she want.
I
I thought
think
she
her
was a
father
pass
damaged
around
her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she just got a high sex drive and these niggas just ain't cutting it. You know what I mean?
When you for the streets, you for the streets.
From what
Ain't
I
nobody
heard,
gonna cut it.
from what I heard, Michael B. Jordan cheated on her with a white girl. So
Mm.
that's why she left him. And you know, Future is a cheater. I think she get a bad rap. She just dated the wrong
She
nigga.
just
She just dated
choose
a
wrong
bunch of
men.
freaks.
Huh?
No, I don't think so. Cause I could have sworn I heard her say out of her damn mouth that she left him because he didn't want to have sex all the time type shit. Like he wasn't, you know what I mean? He didn't want to do it like that. Like he wasn't, on it like that.
Nah, I'm sure. Nah, that nigga shit. Well, after he won that award, she said that she did that because he cheated on her. That's why she left. Because people kept trying to say, "Oh, look at what she lost," and blah 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 blah. And she was like, "Nah, he cheated on me. That's why we broke up." Pretty much.
I heard that thing. I did.
I
hear
hope it wasn't a white girl. That's crazy.
Yeah, he with
Yeah.
a white girl right now. His new girl is a white girl.
Wow.
I mean, that's what he likes. I mean, shit, he grew up around a bunch of white people.
Yeah, I ain't hear nothing about that, and I did hear the statement that I seen, and he had a reply to that shit too.
Yeah, it's both of them out there, but nobody gave a fuck, bro, because who
It's
cares
Michael
what
B.
you said about
Jordan.
it?
I don't really give a fuck either.
And people
I
know
mean, is he
that
wrong?
she gets around.
Did
Plus,
he
we
do
don't. Of course, we never
And
gonna know the
we
real story.
People
You
got
know,
that.
they
right.
gonna
We
go
ain't
with
talking
what
no
sounds
pussy
good on
mouth.
paper.
It's like when them niggas hot, you ain't gonna be able to find shit out there because it's people, man, blocking and securing shit. So they won't fail.
If you
You
out
know,
there messing with any of them artists, you better go get your mind charts. I mean, get tested. Be safe out there in them streets.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And that's with anybody, not just people in the industry. That's with anybody.
Yeah, people just need to stop putting these motherfuckers on a pedestal anyway. There's a
Right.
bunch of leaders out there that's in the industry that's out. You know what I mean? That
Right.
don't care about getting caught up in it. Just, by all means, do you?
mhm.
Mm.
By all means.
Nia Long says she loves to date younger men. All they need to do is shut up and sign an NDA. A lot of men are asking where the NDA. What are y'all opinions?
Hell yeah! What the fuck
Oh
is
wow!
that?
Because it's Nia Long, they'll sign that NDA. Because it's Nia Long, they'll sign that NDA.
Nah, Nia Long need to go sit down somewhere. That just shows she just trying to.
How much younger
How
is she
young are
talking?
we
Because she
Why
was
does
trying
she
to
talking?
say,
need to go sit
Yeah,
down?
how
Why
young is she
can't she do
talking?
that now? Why can't she
She
do
was
it?
some 20s.
I
She
mean,
wants to
how
be
young is
20s.
she talking? They got to
that's
be
what
young
I'm.
enough to sign an NDA, so they got to be over
Because
18.
she got 2 sons. So
Damn, yeah.
Yeah,
So
she like, hey, I think she said something about she blamed it on her last husband, Yadoka.
hey, bro, I think it might be. She
She
might
blamed
be.
it on this nigga.
She just look. She tried to take advantage of that Friday recognition. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, J. Cole had that little line. You know what I mean? She replied, "Who said you was too young?"
J. Cole, fucking man, that dude suck at rapping, man. He's garbage.
He ain't
Now,
sorry.
what we're not going to
He
do
ain't
is
sorry.
make it okay for men to go younger and not women.
I think they make
Nobody
it.
said there's nothing wrong with what Neil Long doing.
I think
She's
they
trying
make
to
it
get her
okay
story
for
wrong.
rich white men
I'm
to go
trying to
young.
figure out why she need them to sign the NDA, though.
right,
Like,
what she got? She must got some
Before
freaky
they
shit
won't,
going on.
before they won't be
Mhm.
talking all that shit, snitching and saying that she let him hit, but they can shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
but they got a truth too. They have a truth, so she trying to sign. Like,
Hey,
oh,
look,
y'all can
fuck
be
they
with
truth.
me, but your rights is stricken. You cannot have freedom of speech when it comes to me.
That tells
You
you that
can't
she
profit
loves
off
him.
of this date. You can't
Yeah,
profit off of dating me.
that tells
Yeah,
you that.
no,
You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I'm gonna sign NDA. I'm gonna have people sign NDAs if I was famous
It's
too.
a profit anyway. He gonna get shit anyway. So what's the point of signing the NDA?
He might.
Well,
You know
you
what
ain't
I
gonna
mean?
be able. You ain't gonna
might
be able to write a book about nothing about me and my family. Keep whatever. That's what the NDA is about. Now I'm bringing you into my family and people around me.
don't give
I
this
don't want
nigga
you
shit.
writing and hurting
Look,
them.
Yo,
look,
somebody can steal his phone and get her location. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm
She
saying?
probably
Like,
buy him a phone.
that's why she need to hit and quit. She need to, only fuck with them niggas one time and then leave them alone.
Yeah. That's
Otherwise, man,
probably what
you
she's
in a
doing.
fucking relationship. You know what I mean?
Cause she don't need them. What she need them for? She already got everything she need.
I mean, if
Anything
that's
that
the
you
case,
get in a
just do a
relationship.
They ain't
pre-date
looking for
or
love right now.
nuptial or whatever, like a prenup. Do a pre-date nup or whatever.
She just got out of a relationship. She was married and the nigga cheated on her. She's like, fuck that. Let her do her fruit. You know, niggas
So she pushing
signed
her
an
trauma
NDA.
onto the next man.
It
And the
ain't
next
pushing
man
trauma.
can't boast
Hey,
about how
look,
proud he is of
hey,
dating
look.
Nia Long
It ain't,
because she's still working through her trauma of being cheated on.
she ain't
Yeah,
pushing
you
trauma.
can't trust niggas.
She ain't pushing trauma. She pushing something else on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
She putting something else on them. You know, this time
oh,
the NBA, shut the fuck up, get on.
oh. So, okay.
These tattletale.
So her intention is not like to find another relationship with another guy. It's just she just sowing her royal oats right now, basically.
I don't think so
She
because
trying to fuck some.
she said
Right.
something. If your
She a
doka
city
fault,
girl.
you know what I mean? So if it's your doka fault, that means nigga, you gonna have to watch what you lost. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah,
Nia Long is not her sister some more, so
but look, bro, look, they acted like this the first time a woman did that. Didn't we all see the movie How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
Yeah.
well, they was in Africa or Jamaica or
They
some
look
shit. They
bastard.
culture is
Yeah.
different.
They look
Look,
bastard.
That
y'all
was
ain't
a younger man.
a man always got they groove.
But Stella
That part.
got her groove
They
back.
never
That
not
means
had to get
I
their
don't know
groove
what
back.
that means. I don't know what that means.
They groove
Uh-huh.
been back because they
Oh, you
never
talking about
lost it.
men?
That means Stella was fucking with a nigga that didn't give her let her have her groove. She didn't have her. She wasn't getting her groove on with that nigga.
No,
So she
like
had to go to Jamaica, date a younger nigga,
Oh, I
and
get
get
it.
that
I
groove
get what
back.
you said. The nigga was
That
always
nigga put
getting head. He was
that
never
pep in
getting
that
hers.
step.
but men have always had their groove.
Yeah.
Right, a
Man,
plethora of it.
it's more
We
women than
grew
men.
up watching How to Be a Player. We know how y'all move.
That ain't how all men move.
Hey,
See,
but that movie
y'all
was hard.
generalize, man.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That movie was my favorite movie. That one and Tripping, but
But
And
guess
guess
what?
what?
Everybody ain't Bill
The
Bellamy.
girl that was talking shit, about Bill Bellamy with the sister ended up giving him a chance at the end.
yeah, but she played him at the end.
So
Hey, that nigga
yeah,
sister was funny in that movie.
she played her, but she still let him hit. Like, you know what I mean? She still let him
Right.
hit.
So right.
So at the end of the day, is what you call it said too wrong off of that Lori Harvey. The nigga was too nice. She don't want no nice. She want a nigga to lie to her and she, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Because women think that's fun. Like,
Maybe that's what's going to give her the most attention. Maybe she feel like life is boring with a
nah,
nice
because if you,
guy.
they
Then
want
don't
something that's
complain about
wanted.
the
They don't want
hey, look,
something that's not wanted.
but then don't complain when the nigga you don't want do it either.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
yeah, these women, they want somebody that's sought after. You know what I mean? They don't want somebody that nobody want. Nobody don't want that nigga. Who want him? You know what I mean?
I Am Legend 2 is officially in the works with Will Smith alongside Michael B. Jordan. Will this be better than the first? Yes, because Michael B. Jordan in it.
Look, no. Look, my thing is that how the fuck they gotta who is Michael B? How is he in this movie? I thought everybody on the fucking planet
Because
was
he was
Zombified.
no, but you got to remember at the end of the movie, the girl
They
with the
gotta make it work.
butterfly tattoo was able to get that shit across to the gate.
You got to make it work because it's Michael B. Jordan.
And then she got through the gate. But remember, the child that was with her was a little mixed boy, right?
Michael B. Jordan, the best black actor out right now, huh?
I
Dad?
mean, they gonna fuck it up. It ain't gonna be as good as the original. I'm sorry, fuck it.
Am I
And I
wrong?
don't
Or
even
is that
like
right?
Will Smith.
No, it's gonna be better because Michael B. Jordan is in it.
I mean, that's I Am Legend, not I Am Robot.
I know they're gonna
Oh,
make
okay.
it work because Michael B. Jordan don't be in no bad movies.
Right.
Yeah, I just think I just
I don't know what happened, you know. I was trolling. I was trolling. Let me see. White women filed discrimination lawsuit after being denied entry into a black infant health program. If she's able to file this lawsuit, should black people be able to do the same thing?
Yeah, my fault. My
I
thing.
mean, if it's good for them, it's good for us. Shit, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, nah, I just don't. I
I
don't
mean,
see how
it's
they gonna
certain
write Michael B.
requirements.
Jordan into that movie. How is they gonna write him into that fucking movie? Who is he? He
I
just
don't
popped
know.
up out of fucking nowhere.
They will
Like that's
find
what I'm
out.
trying to figure out.
They will
Oh,
find
you
out.
know what? Remember, Will Smith was using the serum to rehabilitate someone.
It must have
Remember
been Michael B. Jordan.
That
his
thing is
test
an ugly
subjects,
creature.
It
That
must
and
thing
it
was
could
a
have been
zombie.
him coming back as a creature or something.
Sis, that thing was a zombie. It ain't gonna turn into Michael B. Jordan.
It's gonna turn
That
into
thing was
Michael B.
deformed.
Jordan.
Shit,
That
it
thing
could
was
What?
after
deformed.
he get rehabilitated.
Why didn't he bring back a woman so he could populate the earth again? Why he bring back another nigga?
No, it was a woman. It was a white woman that had a kid at the. Well, okay, maybe they make it to a civilization or something, and Michael B.
They
Jordan is in that
I
did.
thought they was the
civilization.
I
last
could have
people.
sworn she made it to the gate. She made it to the gate. The girl with the butterfly tattoo made it to the gate.
I thought that was your
Mhm.
favorite movie, Miso.
Yeah, it is. I just didn't want no fucking Michael B. Jordan terrorizing it. Goddamn, he
Hey,
got to
Michael
put
B.
everything
Hey,
now.
look,
Shit, they
it
putting
might
him in
be
every
better.
I
fucking
love
Hey,
movie.
Michael.
it might be better than the first
He
just
a good
because
actor, but
he's Jordan is in
goddamn,
it.
he shouldn't be in every fucking movie.
I
He's the best black
mean,
actor out right now,
you
though.
got to think about it. He got to give somebody got to give Kevin Hart a break. You
Am
know
I
what I'm
wrong?
saying? There's a
Kevin
lot
Hart
of
is
people.
Kevin Hart is no Michael B. Jordan. He's no
yeah,
Michael.
he's not no Michael B.
I'm just
Jordan.
saying that a lot of people be
Shit, they should have
recycling
put
these
Method
niggas in
Man
all
in that
these
motherfucker.
movies.
But
I
Michael
would
B.
have been
Jordan
happy
got
with
better.
Method Man, Red Man,
Nobody
Idris,
want to see. No, I'd rather see Michael
Elba.
B. Jordan than fucking
I
Red
mean,
Man and
yeah,
Method Man.
Idris could have did it, but he older, so
Mm-mm. You said
yeah.
in I Am Legend?
Yeah, and I Am fucking Legend, Idris Elba. Nigga, that'd have been cold.
No,
Man, why he
no,
didn't put his own fucking son? Will
No.
Smith should have put his fucking.
That
He should
nigga
have
in
put his
too
own
many
son.
movies,
no.
American and
And I feel like it
international.
would have been boring.
Yeah.
If it,
Like,
If
what are
if,
you
Red
talking
if
Man
about?
to
if he
be
put his
cold,
Right.
son in there,
they should put like a
Shit.
Red Man type of character in there. That'd be cold if Red Man was
that
in it.
would be
What? Like,
Red
no.
Man.
If
Yeah,
a
that's
red
the case, they might as
man.
well just put Martin Lawrence in there as like Bad Boys Take I Am Legend. You feel me? Like, no.
no,
Stop.
no,
Bad
no,
boys
Stop.
take on
We're not doing that.
no. Put Adam
That's a
Sandler in
good
that
title,
motherfucker.
though. That's
Put
a
Adam
good
Sandler in
title.
the motherfucker. Put Adam Sandler in.
Fucking Martin Lawrence and fucking Will Smith in that movie. That's funny as hell.
Put
Bad
Terry
Boys
Crews
like
in that
Legend
bitch.
too.
No, Terry
Uh,
Crews wouldn't be anything special with extra with him.
no, but come on, man. Like, why the fuck he in every fucking movie now? Like, come on.
He's the best black
Every
actor
fucking black
now.
movie gotta have him in it.
Am I right?
Fuck out of here.
Am I right or am I wrong? He by far.
Right, well, you remember people really thought he had a twin.
That nigga ain't. I've been it.
It was a point in
That was,
time people really thought he had a twin.
man, that coon ass.
Hey,
Nah, I ain't gonna talk about the
hey,
scene. The
look.
movie was
When I was
good.
watching that
Ain't gonna
movie, I didn't know if it was Michael B. Jordan or Jordan. The way he played.
Oh my
Man,
word.
they overdoing it. You overdo it. He ain't Denzel. Let's get that. Let's get that straight.
Oh yeah,
He
he's
ain't
gonna
Denzel.
be above Denzel by the time he get out of here. Every movie is a hit.
Nah, man. Denzel came up in a time where it was a whole lot more racist.
Oh yeah.
So
Speaking of, the nigga who made the Black Panther, Ryan B. Coogler or whatnot, he remaking Animorphs. Remember that show, Animorphs?
man, why you fucking up everything, man? Get this man out of here.
Three
I
Tired
was
of
making.
like,
this man.
who's Ryan B. Coogler? It's just Ryan
Man,
Coogler.
he need to redo Captain Planet.
You,
So,
you added a middle. You
Nigga,
added
they
a middle
won.
initials to this nigga.
They won. They
bro,
all
he
won.
needs to go fix his mustache. His mustache is too thick.
Y'all are critical, man.
Ryan
Right.
Coogler, he got all that money, but he can't get his mustache thin
Ain't
just a
nothing
little
wrong with
bit.
that man mustache.
Hey, look,
It's a
that's a
turd.
pro-black
It's the
mustache.
same mustache Steve Harvey got.
That's the
He got that same. He got a rage bait
Oh, the snap on,
mustache.
snap off. They got the snap on, snap off. The lace front. They got the lace front mustache.
That old English. He got that British mustache. It curve and stuff. He got
Old
that
English.
Amazon is
old English mustache.
Amazon is taking the glass for
He's
Pepper to
dying.
work around the body, saying act like it's not there. They're trying to keep it on the low. If Amazon pay really enough to deal with something like that, Amazon getting ready for. That's why you can tell they're gonna have robots in this bitch. We ain't gonna have to deal with this with robots. They can just, you know what I mean. If a nigga die, they ain't gonna give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I think Amazon paid enough for people to put up with a couple things. You know what I mean?
A dead walking around a dead body.
Oh hell no, not that.
That what the question was. They had niggas walk around a dead body, work around a dead body, doing their shit.
Oh yeah, that's doing too much.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's doing too much. But they do get paid a
And
lot of
you know
money.
what? If I was his parent, I was like, as long as y'all have my son lay there or whoever laid there, y'all better be clocking them hours too, because he gonna get paid. I mean, people need to just stop. Like, common sense.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. If it was me and I got my bills due, and they were trying to cut the work day down, I would be like, nah, nigga, let me work. Shit, let me go. I'm gonna just work on the other side.
That's a paid day, nigga. I'll be like, nigga, you better pay me.
Right, that's emotional, and therapy needs to be placed for people that's having those type of feelings, you know.
Them bitches don't
people got
pay
bills.
taxes. They don't pay
People
taxes.
got-
Fuck them.
But look, bro, look. Just because he died, just because that person died, mean I don't have bills to pay. I still got bills.
I mean, I understand that. You know what I mean?
I'd be happy if they let him work. You know, he should be happy they let that man stay at work. And they didn't shut the whole day down and not pay everybody nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, they could have shut the whole day down and paid everybody something out of their grievance pay, out of their miscellaneous fund or their emergency fund. They a multi-billion-dollar company. We're not doing that.
And they don't.
Why am I paying you for somebody you don't know dying?
Because, nigga, I'm going through a mental distress right now because I just seen this and I think I need to sue you.
That's
So
they all need to sue them for mental distress or whatever else they can get.
So your sensitivities.
I can't even work. I can't pack. I can't rebend. I can't do nothing but think about that body on the ground.
We don't do shit like that at Big Vote. We don't do shit like that at Big Vote.
Yeah, Big Vote, we ain't gonna move like that, but I can understand why this big conglomerate moving like that.
Fuck that conglomerate.
They don't give a damn about people. They care about that money coming in and out every day. And the people on the job, they got to pay bills, so they don't care about people either.
As people, should we stop fucking with them?
I mean,
they'll be paying their ass.
No, Amazon got too much shit we need, but like,
they too tied into the government and into everyday functions of life.
It just show a little empathy. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas. That's a good thing.
Like, we're more than just numbers to these corporations. And they need to understand that we're more than just numbers.
Yeah. I want to piss on it all.
I mean, enjoy that, but like, I'm not trying to pee on nothing. I'm just like, make it make sense at this point.
But my fault. I was reading that question, and I think they do need another Jumanji. I liked that movie. I think it's funny. It's a good family comedy. It's a good family comedy. If it's the one with The Rock and
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart, it was funny. Yeah, I think it'll be good to see a third installment on that. One thing I like seeing writers do, like shit like that. I just seen they got.
What do you think it would be? Do you think that this Jumanji will be like an Antarctica version of it, or what?
They need another star. They need a Michael B. Jordan type of character.
No, don't do that.
They probably fucking will put them in there.
Show us what the
then I will be annoyed.
Really look like. Show us some green.
Were there any black people in any of the
villain of it? He's the villain.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was in Jumanji.
Oh yeah.
The Rock was in Jumanji.
He black?
Yeah, The Rock is
he's
black. His daddy was
Samoan.
black. His daddy black, Chris. His daddy was Negroid and Samoan.
You don't remember?
I didn't know that. I just see them do the Samoan shit, so I didn't know.
Did you hear about the altercation? Cameron
he just didn't like his daddy.
Well, I guess it is black though. So yeah.
Hear about that Kevin Hart? Cameron got into with that wrestler on his podcast.
I think it was a stunt.
It did look like a stage, but I don't know. I think
bro, you know what that showed me? That showed me that Cameron fuck with Trump. Cause you know Triple H is Trump security guard. When Donald Trump be up there giving his announcements and shit, sometimes Triple H be standing right behind him. So it's like that just shows that he aligned with Trump. Trump got shit to do with it.
That's why I don't
Trump
take
is a
this
genius,
shit
bro. That
serious.
nigga smarter than what people think. He know how to get to the niggas. That's for sure.
He ain't getting to me.
I mean, he got the
Of
camera.
course, of course he's smart. He wouldn't be in a position he's in if he wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, but people be trying to act like he's stupid or something. It's like that nigga. That nigga
He
is
obviously is a strategist.
all of them niggas done. They ain't as smart as they team. You know, all
Niggas act dumb when it's, benefits them to do
niggas,
so.
niggas
that
get
part.
these niggas is about to get up out of here.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I hope so.
I'm not even talking about just them. I'm talking about they tore America down, nigga.
Yeah, America. Yeah,
It's gonna be a reset.
Not what we were.
This shit ain't sustainable. You know what I mean? So, you know,
Right? Y'all feel like a woman should be running shit, huh?
Hey, did y'all read that question? Police was caught on security cameras searching a teen's room, taking her underwear, putting it in his pocket. Should he be charged for this? Hell yeah, he should be charged for that.
Well, yeah. If he ain't searching for evidence, I mean,
he should be charged as a nigga who broke in somebody's house stealing penny drawers. He should be charged like drawers. He's a peeping Tom predator, nigga. Like that's what the fuck he is. He should be on the list. He can't deal with kids no more. You know what I mean? He got to get the fuck fired for real, for real. He got to figure out what he gonna have to do.
That part.
Bitch with no motherfucking pay. Why do they be paying these bitches when they suspend? Fuck them niggas. You punish, nigga. Don't get paid.
So a woman who has a high following is telling women run from men that says Grand Rising because it's broke people's speech. Should women run? Is it broke people's speech? The fucking audacity.
It ain't broke people's speech.
It's not broke people's speech at all.
You know what it is? It's people's speech who doing too damn much. Instead of just saying good morning, they going out of their way to try to sound exotic.
No, people are trying to correct their language because they're not trying to curse other people's morning. So they say Grand Rising, Rich Rising, things of that nature. You know, it's like a positive arising, like, you know.
But then it got demonized.
Yeah.
Now people are saying it's broke people's speech.
Yeah. And people who ain't knowledgeable, it ain't doing too much. People that ain't knowledgeable about what they
because when you say good morning, come on, like words have spells. Just like when you say I'm going to eat breakfast, break fast. Nah. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
But to each his own, you know.
Yeah, I definitely understand.
All that shit playing to the subconscious.
I mean, just know people's languages and stuff like that. Like, know how to communicate with different people, I guess.
That's like saying somebody who say Assalamu alaikum from Lake Salon. That's like they doing too much because that ain't how we talk. That's some American shit. That's some American ass shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You can't be so closed-minded when it comes to people understanding the language. It's just about utilizing the English language, and they utilizing it that way. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to say Grand Rising and stuff like that too. I used to when I started hearing that terminology, I started using it and stuff like that. And people did have a bad reaction to it, so I stopped.
What? They had a bad reaction? I have never had a bad reaction for saying Rich Risings or anything.
People said I was doing too much. That's why I always thought it was doing too much. That's the response I got from
that. Saying you're doing too much is doing too much, and they ain't knowledgeable of certain shit. They're ignorant of certain shit.
This is a old thing. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? That we hold on to shit that's old subconsciously that we don't ever pay attention to sometimes. You know what I mean?
People make you feel bad for being an individual.
You got to remember, English is the most desensitized language. You know, and it's one of the youngest, and it was actually created like that's why we got a lot of the same words that sound the same, spelt similarly. but mean different shit. It's a double language thing. They do that shit purposely. You know what I mean?
Right. Should men be able to ask women what they bring to the table?
No.
I think if you're talking about in a relationship source type of situation, yes, but I think the woman should be able to ask the same thing of the man if that's the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What do
because
y'all bring to the table together to where it makes sense that y'all are gonna
I
try
feel,
to continue? You
I
know
feel
what I
like
mean?
you gotta be able to see what they bring. Like you should just watch their actions. But asking the question just feels like a bit
What?
invasive and not genuine.
mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah, because you don't like a person for how they act and what they bring to you, and naturally they're gonna bring that to the table with them. You
Yeah,
know,
because the problem with questions like that is they're leading. First of all, I already know what you want to hear when you say it. So, of course, I'll just say, it sounds good. Oh, I could do this, I do that. And then you got to find out for yourself if that's real or not. So, the best thing to do is just do it based on if that person is showing you that they're like that or not.
But how about we change the preference of the question a little bit? It's low key the same thing as asking, tell me what your tell me what your dream is. You know what I mean? Tell me what your goals are. Tell me what your you know what I mean? What are you doing currently? Where you work at? You know what I mean? It just you know what I mean? That's low
it's
key
sort of
the
like that, but
same.
it's a little bit more specific. It's sort of like
I
saying, "How
just
much
feel
do you
like
make? Are you gonna pay my bills?" Like it's
I
sort of like
feel
saying that.
I feel like men that ask that question
Yeah.
shouldn't
Oh
be
yeah.
asking that question because if you're a man and you're leading, your natural instinct is to follow that man if he's a good leader, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, let me make
Next
myself clear.
question.
I never asked that question. You know what I mean? I never asked the question. You know what I mean?
Right. It's not that men ask that question. Too many damn women are asking men what they bring to the table.
Yeah, I think the question as a whole is just weird. Cause you should have your own damn table. Fuck. That's how I feel.
And nigga, can we put these tables we both got together and make a grand feast?
Right.
Well,
That's low
Ask
yeah.
key.
something.
That's low key on the same realm of the date requirements. Like it got to be at this place. It can't be at like you know what I mean. It got to be a high. You know, you remember when they said it can't be at fucking these? They had a list of place where you can't have no first dates. You know what I mean? And it was fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's low
Right.
key doing the same. That's on the same realm of that. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be thinking people want somebody else to just take care of them all the time.
All right. How you feel about this question? Do you think it's ever right to become a bad person for someone you love? Or should your love always stay within certain limits?
You
Mm,
shouldn't be a bad person for nobody.
that
All right.
part.
You want to stay your authentic self. So you want to be true to yourself and should be honest with the person you care about.
If you're gonna be a bad person for anybody, be a bad person for yourself. You can't blame nobody else for your fucking deed. And I
Yeah.
did it. Yeah, you did it. You did it because you wanted to, nigga. Let's keep it real.
Crash
Right?
out for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what is actually being bad? Is being bad beating the shit out of somebody and trying to protect somebody, or
Is it
I don't think
stealing?
that's being bad. I think
Is
that's
it,
protected.
Yeah, you just went into
is
the next one. Where do you draw the line between protecting someone and losing yourself for them? Never lose yourself for them. Mm-mm.
If somebody on drugs, you can't keep trying to
Save
protecting?
help them get
yourself
off of it.
first.
Yeah. If some shit you only could do is plant seeds, and it's really up to them to make a move. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. We getting them in, y'all.
If a man is telling his women that my mom does this, that, and the third, is he expecting to women? I mean, is he expecting his women to do the same?
Mm.
I hope not. I don't expect my
That's weird.
yeah, that's weird. You know what I mean? I hope not.
I mean,
Your mama, your girl, your girl.
we can go into it. I mean, okay, so basically, your mom used to cook for you when you stayed with your mom. Once you get a wife, your wife will cook for you, or your husband will do the cooking. I guess it depends on the relationship contract. I don't know how y'all say it. Shit, I'm single, so I don't know.
Well, I guess it's just based on the relationship. Sometimes the man might be more of a cooker, sometimes the woman might be, and sometimes it might just depend on who's available to do it at the time. You know what I mean? Based off of work or schedule. You know what I mean?
Right. But you
Um,
know, a lot of women have a problem with some men that they call them mama boys.
hmm
So maybe they're talking like in that sense, like, you know, my wife would, well, that's hard. Like your wife and your mother.
I mean,
I just think it's weird. If you want your girl to do the same shit that your mom did for you, it's weird. It's two
yeah,
different things.
and
Like
expecting them to do it the same way, if that's what it was going to lead it to. You know what I mean? People
from
gonna
the
do
same
they do it
energy.
their own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
if
ain't
you want her to cook from you with the same energy that your mom cooked for you. Your mom was doing it,
if
because she was your mom. That's totally different.
nigga, if anybody should have it, if anybody wrong, it's that motherfucker. This nigga coming at you sideways. Fuck the nigga.
Yeah, that
Like,
nigga weird. The nigga weird for putting that for projecting
that
that type of energy.
unnecessary pressure on. You
It's
like
like, hey, nigga, go be with your mama if you want that.
whole ass nigga.
Okay, we
You
got a
weirdo.
follow up from at League of the Blue King 1596. When I say bad, I mean like you got to do what you got to do to protect your family or your livelihood, no matter what the cost type situation. I am just curious on others' perspective.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
just
when it comes to protecting the family, shit, you got to do what you got to do. Period.
Yeah,
yeah,
by
You got
any
to
means necessary, your family comes first. You protect them.
and you gotta
protect your
understand the
kids.
consequences of that because in the same way you may be protecting your family and putting them at risk in the same time. You know what I mean? Depending on what you're doing.
Yeah,
I mean, so
but
you got to think about that too.
yeah,
Yeah, you
if
got
your
to
house is
assess the
getting
situation
Yeah,
thoroughly.
yeah, like if
and
your house is
sometimes
getting broken into, and your kids are already hidden in the closet, and and you can lead them people away from your house without even having your kids leave that closet, keep your kids safe and lead them people away from the house. You know, like do that type of stuff, but don't don't get your house shot up while
yeah,
your kids in there. Don't
yeah,
get into a beef with these people and then get your house shot up.
yeah.
That's you doing too much. That's you causing issues.
Why wouldn't I tell a man what I want in a man and boundaries, and his response is, "Who gave you trauma?"
Oh, my bad. That's not funny. But a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
men
game like a
are
motherfucker.
saying that. A lot of men are saying, hold on, you guys. A lot of men are saying that shit, you guys.
And when we women, we tend to say, "Who hurt you?"
Right. We say, like, don't be pushing your trauma from your last relationship onto me. I'm a different type of nigga. That's
So, so is he
Yeah,
saying?
they do say
So
that.
is that in the sense saying that he don't want you to have boundaries? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I think
you
it's a trick.
you know what I
Niggas
mean?
picking people out their position with that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
That shit, that's game at the highest level of game. It's
If,
like what, nigga?
but look,
So
that like if you tell him who do that shit, the motherfucker gonna flip it on you. He already flipped the shit on you already. Barely,
because
Exactly.
barely told
right.
him
yeah,
he
They're going to be like, did I
That's
give
your
you
answer
any
right there.
reason? Did I give you any reason to feel uncomfortable? Did I say anything wrong?
Yeah, you're
but
saying a lot wrong right now
So you
because
mean to
all you
tell
had to do was
me
accept what I said,
you're
but you
not
had to ask a
having
follow-up
sex?
question.
Look, you mean to tell me you're not having sex with me because the last nigga hurt you?
right. The thing of yeah. So yeah, like he said,
And then
it's
people
a
start
good point.
saying you shouldn't date if you still have trauma, but that would be damn near everyone.
everybody got trauma because everybody moves based off of trauma. You know what I mean? Trauma could be I burnt my fucking finger on the fucking stove, so I don't really fuck with fire and stoves like that as much. You know what I mean? I'll be
Like,
real
Right.
particular.
is it trauma?
You
Is
know?
it trauma or experience?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it
Yeah.
trauma or experience? All my trauma turned into experience.
I experienced some trauma.
Right.
The
It's just
shit that
like
I get
people
red
facing
flags
their
from,
fears. You know what I'm
the shit
saying?
that I get, the shit that get me triggered.
But
That if I
facing,
see it happening, I know that it's gonna cause this certain situation. So I step back and pull myself out of it. That's experience.
yeah. But sometimes, you know, it could make us lose opportunities on some end because we already cut it off. You know, you're already like, okay, fuck it. You know what I mean? You already put it in the box. But you know, that's just called life. You know what I mean?
Right. The greater the risk, the higher the award.
Yeah. But sometimes that fall gonna be even harder if you know what I mean. Like for instance, America and Iran type shit. This nigga was risking some shit. And the risk ain't really panning out as much as the nigga think it is. You know what I mean? You know, there's the cost of actual oil per barrel, and then there's the paper cost. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The actual cost and the paper cost be like this, and they starting to converge. You know what I mean? And one of them is put there just to keep the stocks and all of that shit at ease, the markets at ease, because you're really paying more than what they say on paper. But we could get away. You know, they do some shit like that.
Right.
On tonight's conversation, I said women who wants a husband won't get one due to them being a homebody, and to step out and do things that you'll like your man to do to find them. Is that true?
Yeah, I think that's true. In a sense.
Yeah,
I was gonna say to a certain extent.
to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree, because
If
you
you're looking for a baller, go to a basketball game. If you're looking for a golfer, go to a country club. Like this talking about like that. If you're looking for a gangster or a thug, like man, you want to go to the hood or to a hookah lounge or something. Like what's the like I don't know. Whatever.
well,
I'm a homebody, so
You want to
don't
meet
matter.
him in his natural habitat.
work
Right.
at work.
I don't want to feel like
Work is the nigga at natural habitat. So I don't know.
I think those interactions will be temporary. If you looking for something specific in a club, you're gonna find it. But who's to say how long it'll last?
You gonna get
right. And I'm just going because I'm going. I know I don't really like to. I mean, I can understand if you finding like something you like to do as a hobby, and you go there and you meet someone there that likes the same thing, and something sparks from that. That's cool. But me just going to sit up at a bar hoping a nigga talk to me, like no, like we're not doing that.
It's because niggas be having to do too much to just be sitting up and waiting for motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Niggas be having to work. Niggas be having to go get some shit together. You know what I mean? Outside of that, niggas be having X, Y, and Z to do outside of that shit. So it'd be
Shit,
like,
I can barely hear anybody when I'm at a bar.
oh yeah,
So
bars, clubs, and all of that shit. I can't hear shit. You know what I mean? And I'm watching my surroundings. I'm not really talking to motherfuckers. You know, I'm just watching my surroundings and you know what I mean, trying to, listen.
right. So I guess it's just whatever you're into, then you know,
Yeah,
date yourself.
yeah, go to art club or something if you fucking into art or anime or a group or some shit. If you into that type of shit, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know. You
And
know,
just know you got guys out there that goes to those type of things. There's a lot of guys that goes to those type of things because guess what? They're looking for girls. And
but but being a homebody ain't that bad either. You know, you
that's
motherfuckers.
why they go to the clubs and pay all that money knowing the girls get in free.
Mm. What are your thoughts on the difference between loyalty and faithfulness? Because they are very similar, but a lot of people think that they are not. But a lot of people think that they are the same thing.
Ooh, loyalty and faithfulness.
Faithfulness, I have to say, is dealing with like a intimate relationship type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I think faithfulness is coming from. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Loyalty. You know what I mean? I think it's easy to be loyal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when you think about faithful, I'm not trying to get into religion or anything like that, but you think about something deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like someone you was faithful to betrayed you. That's a deep betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Someone that you were loyal to don't necessarily mean they have to be loyal to you. You were loyal to them. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to being faithful, that's an agreement between two people that's being faithful to each other. That's my understanding. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty,
It could be with people in different relationships, friends, family. You know what I mean?
right,
Affiliates,
right.
different groups, whatever. You know what I mean? Faithfulness, it do seem like it's more intimate. You know what I mean? It's more personal. You know what I mean? Loyalty, it seems like it could even be something like I work here, nigga. Fuck them niggas that work there.
Okay, let me put it in a description like this. Faithfulness. Okay, so my man goes to the military. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do nothing with no one. He come back home 2 years later and we good. That's to me, that's faithfulness. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, oh my nigga got locked up. He in jail, but I'm supposed to do wop de wop wop de wop. That's no loyalty. He
Okay.
already broke the faithfulness because the nigga is locked up. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Okay, I
I
got it.
feel,
How
I
about
feel
this?
that.
Faithfulness is you won't cheat. Loyalty is you won't snitch.
No, but also with the jail thing, if I went to
I mean,
jail,
that's simple.
but sis, look, if I went to jail trying to feed our family, you know, I'm over here, I'm only doing this because we need money for the family, and I get caught up and I
There's
go to
other
jail.
ways to get money, please.
Yeah, that's just an excuse niggas make.
Right.
That's just
But I'm
like
just
females
saying,
say,
but
I had to
no,
get
no,
my
no.
Let's
But
just say
bro,
what
look,
it
they
really
both in
is. You
agreement.
only got caught up because your homeboy did something silly and y'all ain't snitching. That's
No, but
loyalty.
no, but what I'm saying is I've seen situations where it was a man and a woman. They doing crime together. They either robbing or still they doing whatever they doing is together. You know, they both made that decision. Now, when he went to jail, he took the lick for both of them. Now, if that woman is disloyal to him, then that's messed up because you know he went to jail. They both got caught. He went to jail. He took the blame. So one of them can stay with the kids or whatever. Now, if she
Yeah, that's
leaves,
messed up.
how
that's
much time
different.
this nigga got?
It's yeah, but I'm just saying it's different circumstances.
How much time
So
this nigga got? He expect
this
her to,
nigga
to
stupid.
just be if he up in there
Just
for
stealing?
50 years,
No, it's just stealing.
you
So
want
the
her to
nigga
be
probably been
celibate
there
for
for less than
50
4 years.
years?
Niggas probably in there for less than 4 because he was just stealing.
It depends. If she
So
got
what
the
he was
she
stealing?
can
Groceries?
start
What
No,
building.
did
these
he
niggas was
steal?
stealing.
No, no,
These
no.
niggas was,
If we're gonna
oh
if
yeah,
we're
I
gonna
ain't gonna
use
put
that
no real
analogy,
shit
let's
on
break it all the way down. What
it.
he was stealing?
All right. Okay.
If it's some bullshit, then
In this
fuck it.
Because you said
predicament,
he was trying to feed his family, so I want to know
in
what
this
he
It
predicament,
stole.
better be something substantial.
no, in
I
this
don't want to hear
predicament,
no bullshit. This nigga
people,
better got some diamonds somewhere, nigga.
hey, bro, these people, they found a way. They found a way to get into like hair salons at night, and they were stealing weed and selling weed,
Okay. So
and that's what they were doing. That's the
how
crime
far
that
was
both of them.
how
You
much
know,
were
that's
they
a
able to
female
save?
crime, bro. Hmm?
How much were they able to save before they, got caught up?
You said them niggas saved probably like 60, 70,000.
Okay. Okay, she should sit somewhere, stack that up, flip it if she can legally though.
No, you
Why
know what
why
happened?
the nigga
They got
doing that
caught up.
shit?
Bro, look, this what happened. They got caught. These are some people I know. I ain't gonna put. I'm trying not to put their business too far out there. They got caught up, and what happened was
Yeah, they
they
still
was
talk.
running. They was running when they got caught up, and the girl got caught. And then when she got caught, she basically just said she put everything on the dude, and the dude he was cool with it, and he just took everything. But the
Okay.
girl, she still had to pay a fine. She ended up not going to jail and just paying the fine, and he ended up going to jail for probably I think 3 years.
Okay.
But while he was in jail, she cheated
See,
in
Okay.
real life.
she
In
Because
was
real
she
used
was
to
life.
the fast
unloyal and
life.
unfaithful.
Wait, but look, did she at
Yeah,
least keep? Did she at least save the bread for him?
No,
he
she
had to pay
cheated.
that
You know,
bread
Her
back.
new nigga got that
I know
money.
this nigga. I hope
Man,
the
They
nigga. I
spent
hope,
all the bread. They spent all of it, and this was around Christmas when they got caught. So they had all this Christmas stuff in there, and all of that stuff got took. To help pay back for the money that they took. And she still owed money, so she probably still making payments.
oh well, if
But
it
they
is,
they,
oh
they
it
made
God,
like 60-some thousand off of it. They took a lot of they knew exactly how much they took. Let's say that. They
sound
knew
like an
exactly what
inside
they took.
job. Somebody,
Yeah, they knew the fee. And it's about weave. So it's a girl that said that the girl initiated it. What nigga is gonna be
right?
out there
I'm gonna
doing
get
that?
insurance on all this hair weave and get me some new Malaysian hair weave. No, anyway,
Yeah.
a
The
woman
whole
say
thing
if
was
you want to know if you like the man you're talking to meet his group of friends first. If you don't like them, then you won't like him. Do you consider that to be true?
you ain't got to meet the nigga friends. Fuck the nigga
Nah,
friends.
because I ain't really gotta,
You ain't got to meet the nigga friends.
no, because he might be one way in front of his boys than what he is in front of you. Most niggas do that.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is you're being your authentic self with them because you ain't getting nothing out of, what I'm saying, pretending with them like you is me. So I do rather you see you in your natural habitat. How are you when you're, real comfortable with somebody?
Okay.
Right.
What are your thoughts on the men who found the right person at the wrong time, got a second chance, but the timing still isn't right? What should that man do? I think,
Be
damn.
patient.
Search
Be
within.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think
be
he has to
patient
work on himself, build himself up. You know what I mean? And
and make it right. You know, if that's the person you really want to be with and stuff like that,
I'll
like
see you in the next lifetime.
I'll
make
say,
it right.
I'll say, I'll
Just
say,
be patient, make it right, and
Now,
things will come.
let's think about it.
look, sometimes God work in divine time, and sometimes it ain't right for a reason. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
sometimes you'll while you're working on yourself, you'll figure it out and know
Mm-hmm.
But
and
look,
know
let's be
why if
honest.
that is the case.
Okay, but look, let's be honest. Why isn't it the right time? Is it because she in a relationship with somebody that she loves and she got a family she building? Is that why it isn't the right time?
Or vice, yeah.
Now you ready, but she already moved on. Like it's a bunch of different ways that this could be. It ain't the right time for him. You know what I mean? But she was already prepared, and she might be having some good shit going on right now.
Mhm. Or vice versa, because if it happened twice, it could have been, one of them was in a relationship at that time, now they ain't, and the other one is in one now.
I mean, they always
And
say
now she
third
ready.
time's a charm.
Right.
So if
If it,
it's a second chance and it's still not the right time, then go within yourself, like Demetria say, and you know, make it right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't make you. I don't. I want to say force shit. You know what I mean? Let shit flow. You know what I mean? What will be will be. You know what I mean? Work on yourself. If that shit come, it comes. You know what I mean? But you can't stop your life for anybody. Keep your shit going.
No, when I say by making it right, meaning do what you have to do to get yourself right to where you can move forward clearly
Oh, okay,
with a clean slate.
okay, cool. I thought you were talking about make it right with her. I was like,
No,
it's out.
Yeah.
Let's see what I say. Videos that parent make with their kids in a room alone with the phone, allowing them to cuss. Is that the reason why we have disrespectful children today?
Yeah, people used to laugh. Adults used to laugh when kids cussed and stuff. Be like, "Oh, like it was cute," but no, it's disgusting. It's a potty mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
But
remember.
remember that movie? I remember it was them ghetto movies. It would be a little kid in the movie fucking cussing. Shit funny as a motherfucker. Niggas
I know.
laughing,
I
dying.
remember.
I
Hey, I
remember we used
remember.
to have.
I remember when I was young. I had the car. You do that shit. Remember
Yeah.
that Beef
Shit
series
funny
that
as
we
hell.
did, him and Jordan? Yeah, I was scolded by that by then, but yeah, but that shit
Yeah, that
was
should be
funny at the
funny.
moment. That shit was
It
funny
just
at
seems
the
funny when little kids cussing. That shit just funny looking sometimes. It's
moment.
wrong.
It's
It's
wrong.
definitely wrong.
They be having that shit in movies like a motherfucker. But sometimes these kids be cussing like a motherfucker anyway. There's some kids out there cussing. I remember walking down, you know, a playground in Mountain View. You know what I mean? And it was just some kids had some badass man. I was like, you know what I mean? I
Most
looked at
kids only cuss when they not around their parents. But when
them.
when the parent is actually filming
Guys,
a video allowing their kids
it
to
don't help
cuss,
you.
like
It don't
what
help you.
entertainment?
Yeah,
What kind of network they trying to get their kids seen on? What they want their kids
On
to
the
go
Baddies Network,
into?
the
This
same
is
network that
something they
Baddies.
creating for
Look,
their kids, not something their kids.
they probably played on the same network the Baddies Network on.
hey sis, remember that
Exactly.
movie
At
Belly?
that point, they just care about clicks and likes and stuff, and they don't care about exploiting their child to get it.
Right, they just trying to
Remember
have
that
a
movie?
viral moment to get a quick check.
Right.
Remember that movie Belly?
Yeah.
When they had that little black kid in there and he was selling drugs, he was only like 11 years old and shit like that. I mean, that it do depict real life. It's really kids doing that type of stuff. But the thing
I
about
remember
that,
like that
that
myself.
message, what up?
I remember a kid like that. Remember? Yeah, I remember coming to there was this kid like this little kid who was just on that type of shit.
OG Bobby Johnson. I
Yeah,
remember that.
Hmm.
Yeah, they
Does that
really be
count?
Right,
like
from menace to society or from coloreds. Like,
some of these kids really be going through that, like So it is a real depiction. There's really kids out there that talk like that and living just like they grown. It's a rapper named Finesse Two Times. He signed a little boy, and that little boy mouth bad as a motherfucker.
I thought that was ain't that his son or something? Or am I tripping?
I don't know. I don't think it's his son though.
that's just wild though. But I guess, some of these young kids gotta cuss like that to feed their family. I guess.
Yeah, gets their monies.
But is it different when they got like cartoons doing it, like South Park and Family Guy? Is it different when they
No,
do it? Because they be
no
having
different.
that shit. That's where it came out first. I see a lot of that shit first. White motherfuckers be doing the shit.
Cause we wasn't cussing back at our
Yeah, we wasn't.
we get popped.
Yeah, I just feel like they just always showed the worst of us. You know what I mean? Because I be
Yeah,
seeing a lot of respectful kids, young kids, and coming there working, and you know what I mean, 18,
very
19.
polite, courtesy. They got they raised right,
Yeah,
clean, put together. I seen a black family
right.
like.
Like,
Bro, I seen a young black family walking. It was like they was getting ready to go to church or something. The little boy had a suede green suit. The daughters had, black dresses and shit, suede too. Nigga, the family looked good. Nigga, I was like, oh man, you got such a beautiful family. He was like this. His girl was next to him, right? And he was like, oh yeah, she ain't the mother. This they stepmother, right? And then the
Oh
girl looked at him
wow.
and like, right. And then I started
Must have been
laughing. And the
Easter
girl was like,
Sunday.
no. Yeah. And then the girl was like, no, them my kids. I guess he was like, he was trying to say, yeah, the kids look good because of me. You know what I mean? That part.
Right. But
It
was
was
he
funny though.
saying that she was ugly low key? Like, oh, this not their mama though. Like that was TMI.
Yeah. It was just a joke. It was funny though, but it was funny. Like, but yeah, that was a nice looking family.
Shit, just like how these parents want to punish their kids giving them dry ass Popeye biscuits.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I can't.
Uh,
That's so random. I would die.
Ooh, do people change or do they just reveal more of who they already were? Well, there's layers to people. And I
Yeah.
feel like people peel back a layer every time they evolve or,
And it depends on
devolve
the
shit.
person. Depends on the person too, because some people give you what they think you want. You know what I mean? Until you know what I mean. Until you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? If they're a predator, you know what I mean, trying to get something out of you. You know what I mean? But as for that, people can change. You know what I mean? They gotta want to change. Nobody can make them change but themselves. You only could plant seeds. You know what I mean? You could plant seeds. You can't make nobody change. You know what I mean? You could give them some game, or push them towards whatever. But you know what I mean? Innately, it's gonna be up to them to change. You know what I mean? And they gotta take accountability in order to do that. They gotta see what they doing. There's a reason why you're trying to defer from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 So that comes with accountability. You know what I mean? And when
Right.
you
I know me personally, like people I'm close to, they see more of me, if that makes sense. Like I'm comfortable, I'm
Yeah, that's what most
authentically
people.
myself. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm around people I'm not too sure of, you know, it's not the
Yeah,
same.
you have to have your guard up with people you don't know that well because otherwise you'd be getting hurt left and right.
yeah.
Right. And sometimes people are placed on this earth just for you to uncover you
Hmm.
know, and reveal those
Hmm.
layers. It's lessons that you can learn to grow you into a better person.
Yeah. Sometimes your enemy could do more for you than one of your greatest allies. You know, and just
Exactly. That's so true.
put something
Right.
to make you grow.
Like if y'all wouldn't have told me about that y'all shit I was talking about earlier, I wouldn't have known nothing else. You know what I mean? Cause that's just how I talk. So yeah, I get different perspectives.
Hmm. I ain't know about that shit either.
Yeah, definitely a separation. It's a way you can like when you talk about them niggas, y'all niggas. It's like that's definitely a separating of
My
you and what
niggas,
they
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's separated. Yeah, that's separated. Y'all niggas. That's innately, yeah.
yeah.
So
So people feel like you isolating them when you do that.
right, it's like you pointing at them and shit.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
okay, well, you trying to put this, you trying to.
Y'all. Uh,
Mm, that's for them, nigga. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas.
what?
Fuck them other niggas.
I
Yeah.
heard that people would rather sleep within their friend group since they know what the deal is instead of starting a new relationship. What is your opinion about that?
Yeah, that's why when a nigga usually end up leaving his girl, she end up fucking the nigga. She end up with one of the nigga's friends or some shit. I'm like, oh damn, you must have been liking this
Look,
nigga.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I mean, what he messing around with one of his friends, so now it's not good for men and women to have male friends and women friends because of the
No, no, no.
possibility they may.
No, I'm saying like, you know, me. Say me, I got a friend. I got 3 friends that I hang out with, right? And then I got a girlfriend. I introduce her to all 3 of my friends, and then me and her break up. And then after me and her break up, she started dating one of the friends that I introduced her to while we was together. It's because she know him, she a little bit more comfortable with, it ain't like she gotta
Mm.
get to know
When I
somebody else
read this
before.
question, I'm thinking about like, say it's a group of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like we a group of friends in high school, and it's usually always like
Like,
3 girls, 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? And these girls
I
take
think
turns. Each one of these girls now dated one of them boys that's in their friend group.
I think that's messy. I think it's messy.
But yeah, I think all of that applies to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
It
of that
sounds
is
like a whole
messy.
bunch of drama.
Hmm.
yeah, I think
Yeah, my daughter gonna explain it because this question, I'm like, what the fuck is going on for real, for real, for real? It sounds like drama. Okay.
So the explanation of this is you have a friend group and all y'all know y'all each sleep with each other, but y'all not dating, just to not have a relationship.
That's an orgy.
Yeah, that's a fuck fest.
Not
A fun. That's a friend fuck fest.
not together. They do it separate.
Yeah.
You still
Well, shit.
swap
At least
spit.
you know
That's
where you're gonna get your
yeah.
STD from. It's gonna be somewhere within that circle. So make sure y'all wrap it up and get your tests.
And
Shit.
some of the motherfuckers going outside the circle still. You know what I mean? Everybody in that circle ain't comfortable with that. I mean, it's not everybody in that circle not comfortable with. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers are still. You know what I mean? Or some sporadic shit. You know what I mean? Or something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but people go with what they know.
And that is true.
But that shit seem messy because people feelings get tired eventually. You know what I mean? That shit get messy.
Well,
It's
I'm
just,
from the
it's
South.
easy to follow.
People from the South and who was raised by Southern people say people from the West Coast lack courtesy and do.
Mhm.
And they do. Shit, that's facts and that's truth.
I agree.
It says curiosity.
Yeah, it lacks curiosity. I don't think so.
Lack courtesy. It meant courtesy. What I say? What I say that?
Curiosity.
I said curiosity. I meant courtesy.
No, no,
Damn.
no.
You
You
said
said
courtesy.
courtesy.
You
You
make
said
curiosity.
courtesy.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
meant curiosity.
I can see how they I can see
I
how they
can't
say
see.
that because they don't know how to do shit for themselves.
And
You know what I mean?
curiosity.
Other niggas know how to do stuff.
Man, come
the
on
West
now, bro.
Coast came
They
up in
you know
that
what I'm
Curiosity.
saying?
gangbang culture and stuff like that. You know, back south, we greet people, we make eye contact, we'll start a conversation with a complete stranger. You know what I'm
The
saying?
West
It's
Coast is
just
stuck up. You know
Oh,
what
bleed.
I mean? It's fucking stuck up. Every place is stuck up in a sense.
nah West Coast, y'all just think everybody want what the fuck y'all got and they don't be wanting shit.
But New York is stuck up too. Them niggas stuck up too.
Oh yeah, they think they got everything and they the first that did it.
Somebody nigga, y'all the smallest city, other state out this motherfucker. One of them.
But people say that about Vegas. They think we all fake out here, that we out here just to take their money and ruin their lives.
No,
No, but let's be honest. When we talk about
they need to take accountability. Going out there
we're
to lose.
talking about curiosity. We're talking about curiosity. That's one thing that the West do not lack when it comes to relationships and the different types of people. See, the thing about the South is it's a lack of diversity in the South. A lack of diversity. So it's definitely less curious over there than it is on the West. The West
I
is
mean,
much more curiosity.
when you
Yeah,
say a lack of diversity, do you mean that the people in the South, we know the racist people, you know what I'm saying? Because they out and open with it, and on the West Coast, they over here faking and imitating and hiding under sheets. Like,
No, no, no,
my
no. I'm
niggas.
saying whatever,
Let's go. They
whatever.
got
I'm not
every
saying
other
none of
race
that.
nigga, and they, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, what I'm saying is that Southern states lack diversity. They're very xenophobic.
that's a broad statement.
Um, no, it's xenophobic. And they're very conservative. This is the truth. They're red states. Liberal people, we are more about freedom and choice, like LGTB community and stuff like that. Like polygamy. Like they don't do polygamy. They don't do all of that stuff down south. It's a bunch of stuff. They're not curious. They're not curious people. That's all I'm
yeah, but
saying.
it's a lot of down low people out that way, I hear.
They're not curious though.
I mean, they
No
they
curious.
curious, all right.
Yeah, they curious, but it's a lack of it's definitely a lack of curiosity.
I don't think so. They may be curious in different facets. You know what I mean? They curious in different facets. The South. You know what I mean? a lot of them people grow their own shit. You know what I mean? A lot of them people hunt. You know what I mean? A lot of them people fish. You know what I mean? A lot of them people come up with creative ways on doing basic shit when it comes to living. You know what I mean? They and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When it comes to curiosity, I was thinking that they was talking about how everything is already low key prepared for the West. You know what I mean? It's a consumer base. You know what I mean? It's
Well, that's what they say.
a
A
lot of
lot of people was born in the South and moved and moved to the West.
you know what I
Actually,
mean. And people think that the city is so much greater. The city ain't always greater. They may
Hey,
have
but why? Let me ask
opportunity,
you this.
better
Let me ask
opportunity.
you this. Why did them people leave? Why did them people leave the South
Not
and
everybody left.
go? No, why did
Some
they
people
leave and
left.
go to the West? Because of
Not
what?
people left though.
Not
You
because
think
of what, bro?
there's a big percent. Some people left 'cause curiosity.
because of the gold, nigga. We wanted to
They
get
were
to the gold.
they were curious. You
Everybody
know what I
wanted
mean?
to.
You can't
Yeah, they wanted better opportunities. They wanted something for themselves or whatever.
they was curious because everybody that was raised up in there in the tune to that shit. Some people want different shit, and they got the
And
right
plus,
to
you
choose
can only
that
do
shit.
so much where you at.
Everybody moved. You know, most of the motherfuckers from Vegas is from somebody somewhere else. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Mm-hmm.
think about the South. You got
They're
a big ass
not on
family in the South. You might want to move so you can find somebody to mate with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody migrate. That's growth. It's expansion itself. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think both. I think both. I think both sides is curious in different ways. They got
okay.
different focuses, and a lot of that is based off of agriculture and the environment and what is pushed culturally in those areas.
Let me say this. Let me say this to respond. When it comes to black people in the South, a lot of white people are not curious. They hate black people. You see black
Oh
people
yeah, yeah,
getting
yeah,
lynched.
yeah. Yeah.
It's a story. It's a story about a black kid that was found in the yeah, in a gym mat. Like they came to find out that the people who killed them,
Mhm.
their parents was FBI agents. So
Yeah,
basically, the judge, the police,
they
the
covered
doctor,
it up.
the coroner,
Yeah,
yeah, they
I
covered that
heard
shit
about
all the
that
way up.
like 3 or 4 years ago. You know what I
There's
mean?
no curiosity.
I'm surprised they doing some shit with it.
Look, bro, there's no curiosity in white people to go and find the justice for black people. That's
Yeah,
South. Don't give
but
a fuck about that.
but you know what their curiosity comes from and how they mutilate, abuse, and torture niggas. You know what I
Well,
mean?
let's
That's where their curiosity comes from. How
well
they
look
can
let's do yeah. Right. Well, let's not add what because black people, yeah, we still excel. We in that area and we doing shit and we amazing and we always gonna do shit. That's what we do separate though.
and
That's not
I
part of
understand.
what they do.
My bad, brother. And I understand the premise that every time niggas did some shit, made a city, made a town, they burned it down. I understand that. When niggas was thriving, they burned it down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even niggas
And
stopped
look,
making
and
cities, and they still thriving on little love. They still trying to put out all these fires that niggas is setting, trying to make some shit pop. I understand that. I know
right,
that.
and also the black people left the South because of the KKK was torturing them, terrorizing them. When they moved to certain areas, they didn't want them there. People getting lynched. People houses getting
And they
burned
can still
down.
do that in their police uniforms and in their
Yeah, people
robes
getting
and
raped.
whatever else they put
They
on
just
when they
got
take the
title.
sheet off.
They just
And
You
got
know
guess
what
what
I'm
title.
else?
saying?
And
Like,
guess what else? They still do it today. That's still happening down there today.
And,
So
and
it's not curiosity. It's no curiosity down there.
there's a 4-letter agency that just came out. A 4-year letter government agency that's been it's supposed to dismantle hate groups and all of that shit, dissipate them. They've been paying them, and they've been emboldening them in this shit. All these hate
mm,
groups around the nation. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. So they can't say shit about what I mean. They can't say a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
right.
All this shit that niggas been saying is proven. You know what I mean? No matter how much they try to disprove the shit. You know what I mean? It's
Okay,
almost
men.
factual.
What are y'all opinion on PJs in public? Say you see women doing errands in PJs. Does it shows confidence, or do you think she didn't shower before stepping out?
I think sometimes people worry about what other people do too much. You know what I mean? If maybe she just want to go out and get something real quick, and she on some comfortable shit today. She been working all fucking week. You know what I mean? It's just like when they be talking shit about the black woman with the. It's always some shit about it. You know what I mean? With the black woman with the bonnet. I feel the same way. Like leave them women alone. Maybe they don't want their hair out and the shit. You don't know what process they're on. You know what I mean? Even if they just want to cover it up, well, so what? You know what I mean?
Right. I feel like sometimes like if you just going to pick a kid up, you know what I'm saying, real quick, they jumping in and out the car, then maybe. But if you got to get out the car, go in the store, and your pajamas not presentable or anything like that, then wear some regular ass clothes. Don't come out in your pajamas.
Well, it do depends on if they're presentable. If you're showing your ass and shit, or you know what I mean.
You know, because a lot of people do that, and it may not be pajamas. It may just be some colorful or characterized joggers or what they call leggings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it may look like sleepwear to us, but to them, that's just what they're comfortable in, and that's just how they rocking it.
Yeah, I think society make us. I mean, we already divided enough. As long as you ain't showing your ass and doing shit inappropriate in front of kids and doing all this weirdo shit. I mean, you should be able to express yourself how you could be wearing rainbow.
Right.
You know what I
Men
mean?
need to just make up their mind. Do y'all want us natural in our natural habitat, or y'all want us to get dressed up and dolled up for y'all every time we see sunlight? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people with issues with like the aesthetic of a woman, like the things she do with wearing the hair and makeup and things like that, you know?
There ain't nothing wrong with natural, and there ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to put a little makeup on and do your hair whatever way you want to. You know what I
Right.
mean? As long as
Let
you ain't,
women be women.
you know what I mean?
It's too many men out here being women. Shit. Let us have something.
I feel like as long as you ain't harming yourself, you know what I mean?
That's true. Protect your mental health. You know, if you need someone to talk to, please reach out to your local resources and get the assistance that you need.
Right. If you were to choose a direction, the left side where nothing is right, or right where nothing is left, and why? What was your thought process that led you to make that choice?
That's a good question.
Wait, if you were to choose a direction, the left side where nothing is right,
Well, well, I
I'll
would
choose
say,
the right side where
yeah,
nothing is left, because you can always build something. You know what I mean? If you go to the right side, the left side where nothing is right, you might just be dealing with a bunch of bullshit till you die. You try to fix all this bullshit, you can't ever get to the shit you really want to. You so distracted by bullshit.
Look, a very smart man once told me that, you know, when I was doing my businesses and stuff like that, you know, typically that first business never make it. You know what I'm saying? Or you keep trying to have that first business, make it and making it just keep hitting, It's not going nowhere. You're not making money and stuff. Sometimes you got to let it go and start over from scratch.
yeah. Mm. I would need more context to answer that question. But if
Like
we're
if
talking
you with
about,
someone and no matter what you do on that side, nothing is never right, nothing is never good enough, you're not being appreciated, then it's time to move to the left.
yeah, I just don't understand that question.
I mean, it could be interpreted in a few different ways. It's a play on words from what I'm
Yeah,
seeing. Like left side where nothing is right, or right side where nothing is left. There's pros and cons on both sides technically, because if you go to the right side where nothing is left, in my head, you're on a side where you're going to collect everything and not discard anything. So you just keeping everything if you're on the right side. But if you're on the left side, like you said, where nothing is right, you can't do nothing right. So I don't know. I want to be somewhere in the middle.
Right, I want to just go straight. Do I have to turn? Do I have to pick a side? Because when you say on the right side where nothing is left, when you say nothing is left, meaning like if I'm a survivalist, I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna even be able to grow crops or anything because nothing is left. Is it's like
Yeah.
nothing is there, no resources, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
See,
But
for
there's
me,
not some
I'm a person that got a
that,
vision. So I look at the world with multiple choices. It ain't
that,
never gonna be just one side for me. So I choose
Right,
what I want when I want. When I want to
Right.
go left, I go
Free
left. When I
will.
want to go right, I go right. If I want to walk down the middle, I'm gonna hit the middle.
right.
You know
And
what I
just
Right.
mean?
do what's right for you at the end of the day.
Right.
Do what's right and best for you.
No, it's
when
not what's right
I
for
say
me.
when I
It's
say the
what's
right
right
side
to
with
accept.
nothing is left, it just look like a blank slate. It looked like an empty page where you could just create. That's all that shit look like to me. You know, where there's nothing, there is something if you got imagination. So if you only got them two choices, I'm going right where nothing is left because I'm gonna still be left, nigga. 'Cause I'm still in this motherfucker, so that already tells me that
Mm.
I already
The way
beat
my mind
the,
built,
I already
the
beat
way
the
my
shit.
mind built, it's always gonna be more than two options. It's always more than two options. The way my mind built. But I would never go to where something is nothing left, where nothing is left at. That is that is destruction.
That is where destruction is, creation starts. You gotta have destruction to be having creation sometimes. You know what I mean?
I'm going where it's opportunity.
That's
A
opportunity.
man a man files for divorce after seeing his wife for the first time without makeup after the wedding. Should he have asked to see her without makeup beforehand or was this his fault?
This is fault.
I mean, some men don't even know if their women is bald headed or not because they keep a wig on 24/7. They don't like some women believe they have to wake up the way they man seen them, the way they man felt attractive to them, so they will keep that up until they can't no more.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's the motherfucking fault. You know what I mean? Well, it's both of the fault. You should have read the deception. You know what I mean? I seen there's this one famous person. She usually have makeup on. She just went out without makeup and shit. She looked totally different. People was shocked. You know what I mean? People, I think get them a
My
rose or
fault, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties over here, so I'm gonna just call it a night. I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. It was great talking.
all right, then, brother.
All right, later.
Boy.
Mhm.
No, this was his answer for that question. He said you win, but at what cost, basically? Oh, I skipped the question. Never mind. Hold on. Would you date someone with a check? Huh? I skipped the question. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. Will you date someone with a childlike collection, like a collection of plushies or toy figures? Yeah, I would,
Yeah.
because I collect certain items, collectibles.
Yeah. People
Okay.
judge people for being themselves. Yeah, let that nigga keep his toys. Mm.
Okay, at League of the Blue King 1596 says the answer to the question about the left and the right. He said, I would choose the left where nothing is right because I can still make things right. But if I were to go to the right where nothing is left, well, what's the point if there's nothing there left for you?
It's all about perception. It's all about perception. I'm not about to waste my life trying to fix somebody else's, bullshit. Like it'll just be a circle. You know what I mean? You get this one right, then this one wrong, then this one you're gonna be struggling your life to fix somebody else's problems.
But if you think of a man having to make that choice, and women, we think of men as protectors and builders and stuff like that, and he's left on a side where there's nothing to protect, nothing to build, nothing to, then you tend to look at it at a different lens, with a different lens, I guess.
Well, it's all about perspective. Like I said, where some people see destruction, some people see opportunity. You know what I mean? So at the beginning, there's always a reset. You know what I mean? And when shit goes down, and something's built on top of the shit. You know what I mean? If nothing was left, I wouldn't be left. So that's a misnomer in the whole quotation anyway. You know what I mean? In the whole statement. So that tells me.
Snap! You would be I Am Legend. You would be I Am Legend.
You know what I mean? So if nothing is left, then that means that whole statement is a lie because I'm left. That means, you know what I mean? That means there's something else out there as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you ain't got no imagination, yeah, you'll fucking die. You'll starve. You'll do whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? If you ain't got no vision,
I'll be out there stacking down rocks trying to make a hut or something. Like
that's just like saying that to me. That question is okay. Live in this governmental system where all of this bullshit is some corrupt bullshit, Epstein files, this and that, and no matter where you go, it's some bullshit in a roadblock.
So it's basically staying in the matrix or breaking out.
Or destroy the system. I'm like, I'm going where there ain't no system. You can always. Yeah. That's the same question to me. You know what I mean? Just in a different broadness. You know what I mean? So it's all about your vision. That's why some people want to hold on to this governmental system we over because they don't know nothing other than they don't see themselves living without it. That's you. You know what I mean? One person with one perception. Your perception ain't God. You know what I mean? And the perception is already flawed because you said nothing was left and I'm left. So that's not nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you can always create because we have the mindset for it.
Perception is king. It's all about your will. You know what I mean? I'm not about to try to make some broken shit fix when I know this shit was made to be corrupt. You know, it's gonna waste. I'm gonna die before anything can happen. It's a waste of time. That's my opinion on the shit.
Man, I want to thank everybody for all their, good advice, opinion, experiences, and questions.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was insightful.
Yeah. All the questions was good.
Mm-hmm. Especially the speed round.
Right.
Questions.
Right. So you guys, this is the part where, we do our last little comments and everything and, shout out your platform,
There was a racist on this motherfucker. I assumed he was racist based off of the shit he was saying.
Fuck him.
He tried to hop on the shit. Nigga, I'm not giving your bitch ass no platform. Nigga, fuck you. You nigga. That's how I'm gonna leave it.
He lame.
He was trying to race bait us into a conversation to where we may say something that may be incriminating.
Hey, whatever. The shit I'm gonna say some shit about your ass. You know what I mean? Talk some shit about you.
Man, we're gonna have a roasting round for their ass next time. We comedians over here, we will roast your ass.
And the shit was light. nigga, that was some light shit. You know what I mean? It could be heavy. You know what I mean? It could go dark. You know what I mean? So
But that's the same one from last time, though. So
you ain't got no light.
thank you for watching. You know, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Keep watching. I ain't gonna ban the nigga.
Type the video up. You know, give me a hype. You know, share it.
Not even worth our energy.
Right.
He lame. He don't get no hoes, no bitches.
That means he ain't got no money.
He probably ain't got no soap, no tub, pot to piss in. Like
You gonna use washcloth.
I'll be here for hours talking about that nigga. Like no, lame ass dude. But yeah.
But make sure y'all check out everybody platform. Make sure you check out the new Nina Rice on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You can catch us here on Thursdays at 7:30. But we're gonna try to put out some more stuff for you guys, different things. See how y'all like it. Give us your feedback. Drop a comment. Shoot an email. You know, that's what we do, and always stay high.
Period.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Have a good evening.